live.
Always hot, bro.
Oh yeah, lol.
Lol.
We're gonna be muted all day. Are we live? Are we live, guys?
Hey, what's going on, chat? Back at it again with another episode.
Chat, are we live? Chat, are we live? I know it's been a minute, guys. I know it's been a minute.
No, it's been 3 days. What? It's been 3 days. What do you mean a minute?
It's been a minute. Are we live? Chat, are we live? It's been a minute, bro. I know it's been a minute, guys. I know it's been a minute.
No, it's been 3.
Wait. Why does that guy look like me? Who is that guy? Bro, let me get the chat going. We're about to start. Guys, let me get a chat going.
Type 1 in the chat if you're here, guys. You don't have the chat on.
Chat is good. Chat is here.
What's up, chat? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's bro Owen about, bro? There's no Owen right now. Oh, really? No Owen. How does this guy know that?
Wait, how does he know that?
No, honestly, that delay was freaking good. What the heck?
It's faster
It was
now.
fast. Yes, I messed with it a little, but YouTube still seems kind of slow.
Yeah. YouTube's always slow. It's normal.
All right, so we're gonna be reacting to some Pokemon news. I don't really.
Hey, what's happening with Pokemon?
Bro, she's in massive news for the unemployed. Pokemon has got into more trouble.
Oh, not again!
Let's get into this video.
For the unemployed, Pokemon finally talked about
That's
the
not
cookies,
Pokemon.
and boy, oh boy, it was
That's a baddie.
bad.
Wait, that's not Pokemon. Go back.
Where?
Massive day for the unemployed. Pokemon finally talked about the cookies, and boy, oh boy, it was bad.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Last but not least,
If you're a bro, just
the
say
cookies
so.
company, which I launched like 2-3 years ago. Unfortunately, the launch for that did not go as we planned, but let's go into the lesson right away.
Yeah, the lesson is to not call your supporters broke, bro.
I know,
The supporters are broke. My supporters are broke, bro. Get your money up.
No, math is hard.
Trying to sell overpriced cookies to gooners. Who would have thought that wouldn't work? Me.
It taught me that what it means to be a content creator is very, very, very different from what it means to be a business owner.
What are you even talking
Wow.
about? All she did was mark up Costco
Really?
cookies. I don't know if you can even call that a business.
There's certain things that
No, the thing with her business is that like she tried to repackage shit and then tried to sell it, and that's why she got the hate she got. And then she was like overpricing it basically when she just repackaged it. Whereas like everybody already tried them Costco cookies, so it's already like they already know the brand for it. So she's coming in trying to like put her marketing spin on it, you know, which is just like we don't want that, you know. It's like we could have got the cheaper version. Why are you trying to make this like you created this and you worked so hard for it when you
Wait,
clearly
what?
didn't?
Wait, I thought she made it. Wait, you telling me it was repackaged the whole time?
most businesses
Who's repackaged, bro?
can get away with that you cannot do if you are creator
not
backed.
Well, for starters, you can't exploit sweatshop labor. Virgin Mr. Beast can't even use slaves to make his chocolate like the real companies.
So as soon as I realized, oh, maybe this isn't the right time for me to be the face of a product, I stepped away from the company and I let them just continue operating as they please.
All right, Busta, stop trying to bean boozle us. We all know you were the face of the company. As soon as you left, production halted. She's so inauthentic and fake, it makes my skin crawl. Anyways, no one wants to spend like $25 on cookies. Shocking that her business failed.
$25.
I didn't take any profits, though it was making money, but that would go straight to staff or other investments. And yeah, that was like That was 2 or 3 years ago. I think they might have started winding down since then, but I haven't really had much involvement since the launch.
Call me paraplegic, but I just can't stand Pokimane. Like that baby voice she does, annoying.
Stepped away, and it was just like, I let everyone run the company themselves, and basically trying to say that they ran the company into the ground because she stepped away. No, that's not why the brand failed. The brand failed because people found out that her product was straight bull jive.
She literally has zero self-awareness. She preaches being this goody two-shoes socialist while literally consuming the biggest capitalism la-boo-boo slop.
And the first moment she could, she on the working class saying, I know math is hard. It's $28 for 4 mags. If you a broke boy, then say so.
W bro, he nailed the pokey accent.
And somebody exposed this months ago that her company wasn't even operating. I don't even know why she's bringing it up right now.
I do. Her numbers are at an all-time low, and she's losing followers every stream. 758 subscribers. Those are like iDubbbz numbers. You can't even pay your rent with that.
Then again, there is a massive drop-off on social media lately. There's been a huge, massive drop-off.
I have crippling depression.
Even her Instagram is down followers, man. This is, how do you stay motivated?
Wait, I
You got a
thought she
lot
was
of places. I don't
rich
work out.
because she turned off her donation, right? So I thought she was rich.
She got turned that shit back on now.
Alcoholic, immigrant, and perfectionist. Lol. We just go, go, go. But IMO, lack of motivation, signals a deeper issue. Physical or emotional. You know she had to add the immigrant part. Maybe she's on to something.
She had to add immigrant.
Wait, I'm an immigrant.
Oh god.
Guys, can you support me too? Because I'm an immigrant.
Okay.
That I should start too. Did you guys know I'm Russian, Ukrainian, dirty immigrant into Canada? You guys should buy my merch. I don't even know what this TikTok's about or who any of these people are, but konnichiwa, ni hao.
No, you have to.
Bro, she is a baddie though. You can't lie, right?
I mean, that's why we have Gooners subbing to her.
Dead ass, bro. A lot of Gooners be gooning to her shit. Gooner busters, bro.
Exactly.
Chanel ASMR unboxing. You can't even make this up. Bro, if behind her is her actual house, that's insane. It looks like she's in Jeremy Fragrant's studio, bruh. Best cologne, by the way. If you disagree, you're probably from Pakistan. Anyway, exactly. She whipped out the baby main voice for this one. Like, people are catching on. Ah, yes. It failed because it was creator backed.
No way. This baby main voice is gonna, like, everybody's calling it out. Oh, hell no. Dude, she just memed herself.
Not
I mean,
because
that's how
they were
you stay relevant, right? 'Cause he said that her views were dropping. So she's smart.
$28 cookies. Too many broke boys, I guess. Yeah, once the photo shoots and announcements were done, the fun was over and she dipped. And this is the dumbest shit I've heard in my life because the cookies didn't fail because they were creator backed. The reason you sold any of this for an overpriced upcharge was because they were creator backed. Like a true capitalist,
Damn.
she exploited the parasocial relationship with her viewers to upcharge cookies. The ingredients list was identical. This was
Was it identical? 4 servings per container. Hers is 14, bro. What? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
theirs is 14. Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold up.
Wait, hold on. Why is hers less?
No, that means that it's different then. She has more.
You know, but if she
ingredients.
likes the product and then she was like, let me like relabel it, what's stopping her from doing that?
shameless. Yeah, like she's selling
Walmart did it
$7
with
per
a
bag
lot
of 4.
protein products, so it makes sense. She's just trying to be the,
But
the
then
Walmart
again,
of streamers.
then again, Walmart isn't selling it for $28. Wait.
Ounces, and these people are selling 14 ounces for $9.99. 145% markup.
Damn.
She doubled it.
Same level of markup as the designer brands you love to flaunt around. And that's the thing. Nobody cares what she's buying. She's a grown-ass woman, 47 years old. Buy whatever you want, but like, don't do this like socialist LARP.
Do you think someday we'll have a revolution like that in America?
Yeah, in a revolution, you'd be Marie Antoinette, and you know what happened to her, right? She just has Hassan-level self-awareness. Like, bro showed up into Cuba wearing like Cartier rings and glasses.
La passion.
Yo,
That's drip, though.
bro, we reacted to that shit, and it's crazy how insane he dressed. He had drip head to toe, over $1,000 in drip.
He mocked the whole entire family.
Literally, that's like their yearly income, bro. It's
It'd
insane.
actually make them look a lot better if these two buffoons abandoned their freaking capitalist consumerist lifestyle and gave away all those clothes. It looked like they're actually living the cause. I don't know if she took notes from Sneeko Andrew Tate or something, but she's pushing like Ramadan and the Muslim stuff now.
Okay, this is what we're having for Eid. What's in this, mama?
Good for her, I guess. As long as she doesn't become some sort of Islam debater, she's good. Holy smoke.
we're gonna become the Islam debaters sometime now.
Even Tectone chimed in. Wow, the chick that charged 30 bones for 3 bags of cookies of a brand that she copied. Then when people voiced their concerns of the price, she called them broke, poor, and unsuccessful. I'm shocked it didn't work out. Not as much as Kaya. This is just so big it's absurd.
Man, that Pokimane. She straight up is too old for my liking. Like, goddamn,
how many times are you gonna use this
about
clip of
29 years old.
Tectone?
I'm
I've seen him
37.
use this like 10
My
times.
girlfriend is 13. And I'm not talking Genshin Impact level.
Even our favorite unemployed bum, Asmongold, chimed in.
That's me. If you're a
Your
broke boy,
favorite
just
unemployed bum.
say so. All right, we're going to take a look at this. So Pokimane did come out with an update regarding her cookie brand. Pokimane on why she stepped away from her cookie company. Here we go. Let's watch it.
Wait, context from a couple of months ago.
I think I've uncovered something. I think this company secretly went out of business, but they don't want people to know. Because obviously that would be a big deal on YouTube if everyone found out that...
Asmongold's a little too happy about this one, but okay, moving on.
Oh my
Why
god,
is he
$28
smiling?
for cookies? It's
Why
4
are
bags.
cheesing so hard?
That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if
Bro, I legit understand her low key though, because like it is $7. The other one at Costco was $9.
Yeah, so she's
Wait,
giving
what?
out discounts.
She
if
was that
anything.
was low key a good deal. So then she probably like, tried to like revive the company because the company probably dying, and then she tried to come in to help. But then when you help people, people actually hate on you for it. So then technically, fuck you, Pokimane.
Yeah.
if you're a broke boy, just say so.
No. See, this is like you're actually.
fuck you for calling me
If
broke.
you didn't have the celebrity endorsement of the cookies, you wouldn't have sold any of the cookies because they came out and they were an inferior product on the market.
On my mama, I didn't see this video beforehand, but he's saying what I'm saying.
Like, if you look at a lot of creator brands that actually sell good products, you'll see that they're mostly successful.
As much as people...
But I feel like low key she probably does have good taste. Like I never tried the cookies, so you can't low key say that, Lasmin, because like there's a reason why they even got into Costco. Like they have to go through this rigorous like taste testing process just to even get into Costco. I know about that because we were in the CPG business for a bit, you know. So you need to get the approval from Costco to even get into Costco. Okay, so they have to go and try your products to see if they actually like it, and then they'll start stocking the shelves with it. So the Pokimane clearly probably bought it from Costco too, tried it, liked it, and was like, okay, let me like try to get more of these. Couldn't find it, and then she's like, you know what, maybe I should contact the company and try to rebrand it and try to help them and try to partner up with them, you know, because maybe their marketing sucked, but I like the cookies. And then she did that, but then everybody, this whole spiel of everybody just hating on her, then again is because she kind of farmed that community, you know. So that's why they kind of hate her. But it's like it probably is good. I mean, probably is good.
Roasted
You're broke,
lunch.
just says so.
Facts.
Actually, back in the day, I bet that still sold better than Pokimane's cookies because, you know, at least it
Well, how
was
does he run
priced
like that?
properly. Even Prime had a load of sales.
So you didn't have any involvement since the launch, so you just f***ed it up and left? Good job. Jesus, she has such a patronizing, obnoxious way of speaking, doesn't she? And so it was never her cookie company? I don't know, man. I have no idea.
And we hate the rich. Aren't you the rich? No.
Her biggest blunder.
Cap.
Is she not
Okay.
rich?
Cap.
Wait,
Or
she's
was
not
that
rich,
she
and why she
took
turn off
all-
her donation button then?
Facts. I mean, if you're not rich, I mean, we'll take a donation, Pokimane.
Please.
We'll take a donation.
The criticism personally, like people were just calling out the cookies because they were a copy and they were insanely overpriced. You know, listen to the criticism. Even how she's talking about it now, it just sounds like she's not taking any accountability. You could just say you messed up and priced them wrong. Nobody would care. Absolutely.
She didn't price them wrong though. Like everybody's actually like
Or-
overreacting about this because it's $7. The Costco one was $9.
I mean, it's
Wait,
only
nope.
expensive because it's like a bulk buy.
Like if you're broke, just say so.
Self-awareness.
As soon as I realized, oh, maybe this isn't the right time for me to be the face of a product.
Like, what is she talking about? What even is a right time? Like, how does that make any sense?
Everyone called her cookie company a scam, so she just quit working on it.
Every 60
You know what's wrong with the product? I think she couldn't find a way to make it cool. You know, whereas like Prime found their edge because they made it cool. They started adding athletes, content creators, you know? They made it cool. Whereas like Pokimane didn't make her product cool enough, you know? And that's why people still hate on it. It's like people are always going to hate on something till it becomes cool. So for example, like Mr. Beast when he first did YouTube, it's like everybody called him weird. Everybody called him a nerd. Everybody was like, why are you so obsessed with this? You're fucking lame. You're like autistic. Like, why do you still like YouTube? And then now everybody wants to be a YouTuber because it's cool, you know?
Wait, he's autistic?
Well, everybody calls him that, but like, you know, but it's because you're so obsessed with something that people start to think you have autism, you know. But that's not in a bad way, you know. Like obsession could really help you. It's a huge driving factor to becoming successful, you know. So that eventually becomes cool because people are gonna be like, oh my god, why does he keep doing it? Like, is there something I'm not seeing that he sees, you know? And then eventually it becomes cool because you've been doing this for so long that people want to start copying you. So with her product, I think she should have just thugged it out, like keep going, like ignore the hate and keep pushing the product, make it cooler, you know, sign some smaller creators to it and push the product like hell, you know, like.
But what if she just want to hit a quick lick?
See, that's not how you go about business though, because you have to truly believe in your product. And if you believe in your product truly, you're going to think it's the coolest thing in the world. So maybe she didn't think her product was cool enough and she gave up on it, you know, she actually listened to the hate. But genuinely, when we release a product, we would only die by it, you know, and we would keep pushing it till the world believed it, you know.
Seconds in Africa, a minute passes.
Pokemon's an insane narcissist and unable to even admit the smallest mistake. And, you know, people see right through that. They're not going to give you any leeway if you always come off as conceited. She just has zero self-awareness. It's kind of sad, to be honest. Subscribe to my channel if you're straight up tired of Pokemon.
Big God. Big God. Big God. All right. But honestly, I don't think this... everybody honestly just loves the hate farm, you know? Like, there's not a lot of people who... are genuine people anymore, you know, and there's gonna be people in the the comment section of our video, you know, that are gonna like try to hate farm and stuff too, you know. But like the world is so like corrupt now, like everybody just wants to hate farm on something, you know. Like she didn't fucking murder anyone. Why is everybody hating on her, bro? Like we're human, we make mistakes, bro. Like that's fucking human. Like you want to take that away and become an AI and not fucking make mistakes, bro? Go ahead. But we're human, bro. You make mistakes and you move on in life. That's it, bro.
But doesn't AI hallucinate though?
AI does make mistakes, but eventually, I mean, the less mistakes you make, the more AI you become ish. You know what I mean? That's what I meant by that. But yeah, people are just gonna hate farm forever, bro. Get a fucking life, bro. Move on. All right, next. You got anything you want to talk about? Tight shit.
I heard that Trump bombed Iran again.
Trump bombed Iran.
Yeah, again.
Facts, guys, or nah? Okay, honestly, the best way to check is to pull up his Truth Social, and we'll just run through this real quick. Okay, today, okay, he's talking about that. Okay, he's talking about that. The buildings.
Nothing, no update?
I did see a video. Okay, it's right here. So apparently Trump said the war was over, and then now he's out here bombing Iran
again.
Bridges. Let's watch the video. Yeah.
Wait, so how they gonna go on their morning run now?
Look at it. It just fell right there. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Man.
So this is a war crime, by the way. Because a lot of civilians use bridges, you know, so it is a war crime. This is what Trump said. The biggest bridge in Iran comes tumbling down, never to be used again. Much more to follow. It's time for Iran to make a deal before it's too late, and there is nothing left of what could still become a great country. President Donald J. Trump. That was my impression, guys. But yeah, Trump is out here firing, bro. Firing missiles still. He said the war was over. The war is not ending anytime soon. So my prediction is the war is still gonna fucking last for the next fucking couple months, okay? So anything Trump says, like we won already, all this bullshit he says, not gonna end anytime soon. So what's the next move? Probably a good time to buy back into oil, you know, buy the dips here and there as it goes back up. But today is a Friday, and then I think Monday is like Easter and stuff, so I don't know if the markets will be open, but you definitely want to get in on some more oil. If you do want a better stock pick, then join the Discord. But let's go into more news. Let's go into more news with this dude.
Yeah, right into the news.
Hey. Okay, let's go to this one. World Cup rocked by boycott surge over disastrous
Trump.
Let me do that again.
The editor cut it out. Redo.
World rocked by boycott surge over disastrous Trump conference.
Oh my god.
So this is the World Cup.
Both of which I got.
Wait, Trump is bombing the World Cup?
Something like that. Hold on. That intro's too long, bro. You gotta just let him speak first. World Cup rocked by boycott surge over disastrous Trump conference. This is World Cup, guys.
Soon we will host the World Cup and the Olympics, both of which I got.
Yeah, it's all
I don't know
about him. I used to think it was about the athletes. That was dumb of me. I've learned since then. No, it's about Trump. He got
Trump.
The Olympics. Those were both locked in the last year, right? It was a thing that he did. Anyway, he's got it, but can he keep it? Because it's scheduled to appear, both the World Cup and the Olympics. Let's focus on the World Cup. He's angering a lot of the world, and they might not.
He's starting wars now, all this bullshit. No one asked for this. $2 billion more into this shit? Come on, bruh.
Necessarily want to take part. Let's start now with Germany, a country that certainly members of his administration have some fondness for, at least, about 80 years ago. They don't necessarily like him, though. So the vice president of the German Soccer Federation said in an interview last week with the newspaper Hamburger Morgenpost.
Germany knows a lot about war. That's what he would say. Literally what he would say.
Sounds delicious. That it was time to seriously consider and discuss a boycott. He compared the current situation to Olympics boycotts during the Cold War, saying, what were the justifications for the boycotts of the Olympic Games in the 1980s? By my reckoning, the potential threat is greater now than it was then. We need to have this discussion. So that's an elite behind sort of German soccer. Sorry, I'll say football since they're being nice to us now. Some fans also apparently are in support of this. There was a poll in Bild earlier this month.
I don't think anybody can genuinely be a fan of war. Like, you genuinely can't, or you're just a heartless, evil person. There's just no way you're a genuine fan of war.
I mean, isn't that why they're boycotting?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people make the argument like war, like the world started with war. But then again, it's like, no, because then... How many times have we had to restart civilization due to war? You know, it's like, why can't we just have peace? You know, and the same thing like in India has, you know, with what's his name, Gandhi, and then now they have literally one of the most posh, one of the most best economically and what's it called, population growth. So they're going crazy out there.
Found that around 47% of 1,000 German respondents said they would support a boycott if Trump moved to annex Greenland. Meanwhile, more than 150,000 people signed on to a petition in the Netherlands calling on the Dutch national team to boycott the event.
I mean, you still, I agree, like, you can boycott Trump, but please don't boycott the American, you know, because this helps out a lot of America rather than just helping out Trump, you know? Like, I get Trump is going to make himself look like the big, I started World Cup. He's gonna start saying I started World Cup. Okay, but like, it helps out a lot of American businesses. So then I understand like both sides. It's like, yes, we still have to try to help the American economy. Okay, like, that's my sole goal, is to try to help the American economy.
Protest of aggressive U.S. military intervention. And so the German government, by the way, is apparently leaving it to the Soccer Federation of whether they go or not. They're not going to force them to. In the UK, Conservative MP Simon Hoare said in an address to the House of Commons that the English, Scottish, and Welsh teams should consider boycotting the tournament in order to embarrass Donald Trump, saying we need to fight fire with fire.
So we're not going to have soccer this year, guys? Should I just go try out? Because it sounds like an easy win.
In France, French MP Eric Coquerel of the left-wing La France Insoumise, I'm not familiar with that, I apologize, called on France.
So is this going to be an all-American World Cup now this year or something?
If America wins, America wins. We always keep winning. We keep winning. He's going to come out and say America won because of that, because he kicked out everybody. No one wants to play in the league no more. And America wins because of that. Hey, low-key might be a good strat.
To consider a boycott and suggested the tournament be moved out of the U.S. and instead played only in Canada and Mexico. And so this is starting to spread. I don't know if if I was, behind the World Cup, I'd necessarily be really worried at this point. But if one,
No, please bring it here. I want to go watch the shows. Please, please, please.
I want to make content.
Please, Trump, stop with this war, bro. I want to see the World Cup.
one or two start pulling out, that might put pressure on others to not take part. And this could become a massive debacle in the world of sports. Elliot, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, when you were going through all those things, I wrote down just embarrass him. And then that ended up being on one of the graphics, because I do think that if you're dealing with someone like Donald Trump, embarrassing him on the world stage is perhaps one of the more effective forms of resistance you can do, because he's fun.
Nah, that's not gonna embarrass him. That's just gonna make soccer lame for everybody else, you know. Because there's people who are like dedicating their lives to this craft, you know. And like they're so obsessed with soccer. They don't care about politics. They don't care about nothing. It's like they just want to be good at soccer, bro. And you're gonna stop them from doing that? Like that's just a fucked up way to live, you know. So then allow it. Let America win. Okay. Let's not try to stop this. You can try to stop the war in other ways by impeaching Trump, but then let's not try to fuck up all the American soccer players and everybody else that wants to play at the World Cup.
Fundamentally a narcissist at the end of the day. So anything, I think, that puts him in a position where he feels like people don't love him, I mean, A, it'll at least make him wake up a little bit, but B, it might actually get something done.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a poor excuse, you know, but I understand like his like, even like, that's like saying like protesting something, it's gonna work, you know. Protesting rarely ever fucking works. Like, you look at statistics that like protests, like 1% of protests probably actually get through to people, like to the upper Congress.
Only if it makes sense.
Yeah, to legislation, you know. It's gotta be like something that's really gonna like affect the world.
Yeah. Like, you protest at a soccer match, that shit ain't changing anything.
That shit ain't changing
If
nothing.
anything, you're just making Trump sad. And what is that gonna do? It changes nothing.
I'll make a prediction though. If like the German Soccer Federation announces that they're not going, Donald Trump is going to threaten 150% tariffs on Germany, by the way. Maybe not just Germany, maybe all of the EU or whatever. I don't know. But he will definitely.
No more Volkswagen.
He will lose his mind. Remember when like Taylor Swift insulted him and he lost his mind about football and the Super Bowl? Like he cannot take these people not liking him, because in his mind, he's built it up as if he's respected and beloved. And obviously that's not the case. I'm going to end with this. This is how bad Donald Trump apparently wants to be president during these events.
Everybody's going to hate on you like when you're at that scale, you know, when you have that much of an audience watching you. It's like, for example, okay, if you only know 10 people and 1% of those people hate you, okay, imagine like when you like a million, like 100 million people know you. Like 1% of 100 million is a lot. Okay, I don't know the exact math, but that's a lot, bro.
That's the whole city.
And the ratio is different, you know, because now more people know you, more people hate you, you know?
So he had previously said this is back on Memorial Day. In some ways, I'm glad I missed that second term, because I wouldn't be president during the World Cup and the Olympics. I missed that 4 years ago. Now look what I have everything. Amazing how things work out. God did that. I believe that. God did it.
God did it, not Trump. That's crazy.
Then why did you fight it in 60 plus trials? A coup attempt that resulted in people dying. Why have you told lies about the election supposedly being stolen from you if it was all God's plan and you definitely believe in God? So I buy that. My God. And again, Elliot, everything is about him. It's not about the country or national prestige or athletes or love of the game or whatever. I don't even know if he cares about football, but yeah, it's all about him. Any final thoughts before we close this out?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you low-key gotta want to be the main character in your own life, you know? I'm not just like trying to stick up for Trump. I'm always sticking up for the underdog, okay? So anyone that's like hating on another person, like, I would try to defend them, you know? Because I don't think it's reasonable to hate people. You know, we need a world filled with more love, you know? Like, it's like,
love everybody.
Yeah, you gotta love everybody, you know? But there is some things that you can disagree or agree with Trump on, you know? There's a lot of things you can disagree on, if anything.
Many things.
Yeah, many things, you know? But then again, everybody's human, you know? You got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, I'm reminded of how people will often dismiss people on the left by going, oh, you just have Trump derangement syndrome. Trump has Trump derangement syndrome. You can't blame people for always making it about Trump when Trump always makes it about himself.
I mean, this whole dude's show is about Trump. So then you're making it about him too. So then you can't really say Trump is deranged, you know? Like, you're deranged. You're obsessed with over another man's life. Like, chill the fuck out.
You're putting them on the pedestal and then you're complaining.
Honestly, bro, go talk about Biden then, okay? Like no one's making you talk about Trump. Go talk about Kamala Harris. But it's like these guys are genuinely obsessed
with Trump.
You know? And if you're genuinely obsessed with Trump too, get some help.
If you want the Democrats to win, you should be like talking about Kamala Harris and how good she is.
Get some help.
Was wanted the clip. Yeah, talk good about Kamala Harris. What's she gonna do? Then promote that shit. You know, you want people to know more about Kamala, so that's why you got to like get the good side of her. You know, because he has been portraying her like terribly during the freaking election. You know, they're making it seem like she's uneducated and everything. So your job should be doing the opposite.
Get some help. That's screen green. Guys, I'm fixing something.
Screen deranged.
Right there. Oh, wait, I need that one. Wait.
Whoa. Wait, change this one right here to the blueberry.
Screen white. Screen.
Da-da-da-da.
Guys, I'm gonna be changing some stuff. Give me just a second, guys. Screen green. Oh no, that's camera.
What are you doing?
Camera green.
Top.
Okay, that should be good.
I think it's flipped. No,
that's right.
It should be green is active. Is active.
Nah, but it's like because you see the green first, so it's.
I guess. Like you changed the mic to the blue ball.
No, we're not doing that.
Hey man,
we're not doing that.
Next.
Okay. Let's see. What is next on this chopping block? Blocks fruit.
Okay. Wait, so there's not much war stuff right now, huh?
I didn't want to react to that. Then we're gonna do.
What's asthma? 18 hours a day is insane. Damn.
It's decided.
Mr. Beast works 18 hours a day. I work 24 hours a day.
No, you do not. You be sleeping
24 hours a day.
An NBC
News.com. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum.
Easter.
Welcome, guys.
Well.
We're gonna go into this Pam Bondi. Attorney General gets fired.
What?
Good day. We are coming on the air with breaking news. President Trump has apparently fired his Attorney General, Pam Bondi, according to a senior administration official and a source familiar with the matter. This comes after NBC News learned that the president has grown frustrated with his Attorney General in recent days, according to multiple sources. I want to get right to our team covering all of it. Our Chief Justice and National Affairs correspondent Kelly O'Donnell is joining us. We've also got our White House correspondent Monica Alba as well. Kelly, let me start with you. This is not altogether surprising, considering the reporting from NBC that the president was frustrated with Bondi's performance leading the Department of Justice.
Oh, yeah.
And we've often seen the president let some of his intentions, feelings, concerns bubble out publicly as one measure of how he makes these decisions. For Pam Bondi, this is a blow because she has been a very loyal sort of friend and ally of the president for a long time, going back to Florida, assisting in the first Trump term. And this, in many ways, comes down to a representation of the frustration that President Trump has, that his vision for how he could exact retribution against political rivals and those who had, in his perception, done him wrong at some past point, to be brought to justice. That has not happened, even though this Department of Justice under Pam Bondi has attempted to do so in a number of areas where we've seen the failed attempts to prosecute James Comey or Letitia James. Then there's the broader issue of the Epstein files. There was a moment where Pam Bondi, who in the journey of her time as Attorney General has been both loyal but has also committed some self-inflicted errors. She talked about having the so-called Epstein list on her desk.
Well, she does.
And that never materialized. She had led people to believe there would be more coming on Epstein, and then initially last summer, the Department of Justice said the files would be closed, there was no action to be taken, and that triggered a groundswell that was a broader political coalition than
Trump
you might expect.
The file?
Certainly those in the MAGA community, and then those who were very supportive of their...
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Pam Bondi was reportedly fired after growing tensions over her performance and handling of key Justice Department issues. Like reports say, President Trump was unhappy of how she managed the Epstein files and wanted a more aggressive approach overall. The move appears to reflect both policy frustration and a broad shakeup inside the administration.
She's protecting Epstein or what?
So Trump wanted her to release the files. She didn't want to release the files, or she didn't do a good job of releasing the files.
Oh, man.
And now more people are actually hating on Trump because they're like, you said you're going to release the files. You didn't ever released it. You're actually on the files, blah, blah, blah. So then it's her fault, you know? So she's going to take the blame for it. So then he's firing her because she didn't either cover it up really well, or B, show absolutely everything and just let it all out so he can get off the flywheel for what he did.
Survivor community around Epstein. Hallie, you've talked to a number of those survivors, and there was a political engine that developed around them, bringing it to a point where prosecutions and...
But yeah, apparently she's gone now. Rip job. It was probably like a 300K plus paying job. So,
but then she
very unfortunate.
Then she got caught like laundering money too, or like making a lot of money from it, or something like that.
No, there was not. No,
I read an article on there. You know, it said something about she was making money.
There
was a different lady.
All right, let's see. Here.
Hey. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Trump. Back at it again, Trump.
Breaking news.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I hope you're doing
1 hour long.
Absolutely wonderful. Before we get into it, we haven't finished putting it together. We still have a lot of boxes, but we're officially moved into a new office. If you want to give the wide shot look at this, everyone. You got boxes, you got Pep, you got the producers. We're very excited. This is the biggest space we've ever been in, so we have lots of fun options to do with it. And as you can see, it looks pretty darn cool. But No more time needs to be spent on that because Pam Bondi has been fired. And we're going to get to that news in our second segment, but I just want to let you know that indeed has happened. This isn't like the reports you see that Trump's always considering firing someone. She's actually officially been fired right before we went on the air. It's been interesting, the big news timing out right before we go live. We're live here Monday through Friday, and you can watch back the full show, which is my preferred way for all of you to consume it, the full body of work, whenever you'd like, just by going to Luke Beasley on YouTube, and we have them on the home page. Now, let's start with this. Last night, as I'm sure you heard, Trump delivered what was supposed to be a calming address to the nation. We are a country at war. Trump has not been doing addresses to the country like you would expect. And for a lot of the beginning of the war, he was just kind of posting social media videos that were
I can't watch this. I can't watch it.
It is very long.
It's very long.
Very Too long. It won't fit in the schedule.
Guys, I got a short attention span. I don't have time for people bullshitting me about some shit.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
War escalates.
Yeah.
Let's go Midas, bro. Midas always got a way to freaking rage bait me.
That's good. That's good. Feel your hatred.
No. A peace and lover.
This has been on Breaking News. I'm Ben Mycelis, and this is your Breaking News. Moments before we went live, we learned that the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth,
Bro's not been sleeping.
has fired Army Chief of Staff
Bro just woke
General Randy George, forcing him into immediate retirement. That's the posture that they are framing this as Donald Trump's disaster.
Oh my God! What is this? This is a whole hour long, bro. We are not watching that.
Live stream.
We are not watching that, guys. Give me a good video, guys.
No wonder why he's tired.
Give me a video to watch, guys.
Chat. Link something. Chat. Go, chat. Chat. Go. That was 7 days ago.
Chat.
Link something, chat.
Chat.
Boys and girls, link something. Now.
One of the top Republicans in the country is realizing they may have no way out from the mess that Donald Trump has created, and I love it. One of the top Republicans in the country is realizing they may have no way out from the mess that Donald Trump has created.
He's so cooked.
And I love it.
He's locked
when people do terrible things, there should be consequences. And for Republicans, that consequence may be you did something bad and you're going to get a consequence now. It would be getting crushed in November. MAGA Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, seems to be realizing that that is a likely outcome.
He's seeing it now.
He did a press conference, we could loosely call it, and he was asked, why isn't Trump trying to end this DHS shutdown that's causing all of this chaos? And Mike Johnson goes, well, he is. Except the problem for Mike Johnson is that Trump has now said multiple times, no deals with Democrats. He has said it publicly. And you can see Mike Johnson's face as he realizes this is not going well.
Mr. Speaker, it seems as though Republicans and Democrats are talking past one another right now. Is the only person who could solve this the President of the United States, and why isn't he involved?
Well, I think he is involved. I mean, I know he had a group of...
He down the plan yesterday.
Well, that's what's been reported. Okay, he brought some...
He said that in the Oval Office that he...
We have him on video. They love that crap. Listen, just because fake news, CNN reported something, well, we've got Trump on video. Well, maybe that was an AI deep fake. You ever think of that?
What? He was not pleased with that plan.
Well, I actually have his exact quote somewhere. I think he said that To paraphrase him, I think he said he's a little skeptical or cynical that a deal is going to come together. What we're hearing, in our chamber is that there's discussions going on that Democrats are demanding to break off parts of Homeland and fund it separately.
Well, we're going to break stuff off and fund it separately. Is the deal that we want to fix the chaos at the airports or not? And Donald Trump has made it really clear. These are sacrifices worth making. It's funny. The most common sort of decision Trump's making, funny and sad, the most common type of decision Trump's making over the last few months is deciding that other people will sacrifice.
Yes.
When Trump says we are going to go into Iran now, people will die. Some have died and more will die. You might remember Donald Trump saying that one with some incredible bedside manner. He decided not his sacrifice, not his family's sacrifice.
No.
It is other Americans who will be sacrificing lives for his toy war in Iran. Similarly with the economy. He said, I expected gas prices to go up even more than they have when I invaded Iran.
Please, I've suffered enough.
Translated,
I can't take it.
Who is a multi-billionaire, has decided that it is worth it for Americans to sacrifice more affordability, prices of gas and everything delivered by the burning of fossil fuels, which is most everything. He decided other people are going to be sacrificing. And there's another form of sacrifice that he has taken on for other people right now, which is if you are a traveler missing your flight after waiting 4 hours at Houston or Minneapolis or JFK or wherever, that sacrifice is worth it. Because he believes that he is going to be able to strong-arm Democrats and, I guess, Republicans into passing the Save America Act. If only he says we're not doing a deal on TSA funding until we get the Save America Act passed.
Why can't we just save America without an act?
He has decided that the sacrifice of others is...
Why do we need a piece of paper to tell us to save America? Why can't we just do that and just go save America?
But he makes no sacrifice. Now, if you sit him down, he has given us the sacrifice line before. Donald Trump has told us that he is sort of like a martyr for even wanting to or agreeing to be the president of the United States. He does his whole, I could have had a nice life. I didn't have to be here with you people.
I didn't have to
but
be
I
here.
decided that I would. I could be playing golf. I could be doing whatever.
I mean, he could be playing golf.
I mean, I guess theoretically he wouldn't be estranged from Melania if he hadn't decided to go into political office. He wouldn't be a multi-time convicted felon if he had. So Trump claims that he has sacrificed by agreeing to be the president of the United States. But he is regularly accepting sacrifice for others. Sacrifices most Americans don't really think are worth it. Most Americans don't think that the chaos at TSA is worth it for Trump to get the Save America Act. Most Americans don't think it's worth paying more and more for gas for Trump to get his Iran war. I think you get the point. Mike Johnson also asked, you said pretty recently we're not at war with Iran. Are we at war now? And MAGA Mike Johnson finds a way to not answer the question.
Speaker, you said a few weeks ago that we are not at war with Iran. Is that still your position?
I think we're wrapping up Operation Epic Fury. That's what I think. And I think it will be done in short order, and that'll be right on schedule.
Notice that that is not an answer to the question. And the reason they don't want to answer this, this is one of those areas where if you, with a lot of political stories, you don't have to be a political junkie to understand the crux of the story. There is so much here in their unwillingness to answer these questions fully.
Right.
That relates to the legality of what they're talking about.
Okay.
Are we at war with Iran or aren't we? Well, it'll be over soon. Operation Epic Fury will be over soon.
Nick Fury?
He's doing two things there. He is not acknowledging that it is a war because he's, again, referring to it as Operation Epic Fury, which it's a special military operation, not a war. That's because he knows that if this is or was a war, Trump did it without congressional authorization. And if he did it without congressional authorization, it would only be legal if there was an imminent danger to the United States. And we know that there wasn't. It's not that it's cool for Iran to have nukes. I don't want Iran to have nukes. It's not because I like the regime, the Ayatollah.
No
I'm against extremist theocratic regimes. It's not because of any of that. It's simply the law. If it wasn't imminent danger to the United States, Trump needed congressional approval. He didn't get congressional approval. And therefore, it's a really complicated legal question for a MAGA Mike Johnson to go, yeah, no, we were at war, but it's going to be over soon. And so that's why he retreats to, I believe it will be over very soon. MAGA Mike Johnson knows that his party is in for it in November. Cooked. And he is panicking and scrambling to see what he can do to save them.
He's sweating his balls
I'm
off.
quite literally rolling up my sleeves here, but figuratively, we need to do it as well. Our responsibility is we've got to roll up our sleeves and absolutely crush them in November.
Identity theft and targeted scams often start long.
No one pulls a quick one on us.
No quickie. That's a long ass ad. Wait a minute. That's a whole video.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened that whole video. I just know bro was saying
Trump this, Trump that.
Trump started the war. It's against Congress.
And then he say we won the war, and now we're back at the war again. He just giving us a summary.
I mean, what's y'all's take on this, honestly? What do you guys think? You guys are the streamer for today. We're listening to chat today.
What is chat saying?
Chat
saying, why are these two chuds on the camera right now?
Said the one in the white looks like handsome. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate it. The one on the gray
looks autistic. What the fuck?
That's fucked up, guys. It's fucked up. Don't talk about my boy like that. All right.
What do I do? Have a little autism, huh? It just makes me special.
Special ed.
Okay. guys, have you guys ever gone on a bus and then be like and wonder why there's a short bus? What is that thing? Why can't we all coexist together? Why do we need to segregate the disabled kids from the normal kids? Actually, what is normal?
You just wanted to be on the long bus. Calm down.
Yeah, I didn't even feel like fit in, man. That was kicking me to the short bus.
Bro, just wanted to be on the long bus.
Yeah, that's what with my people, you know. That's why if you feel left. I can't even talk, bro. That's why I'm in the short bus, man. What's bro looking up today, bro?
Hold on, bruh. Hold on, bruh.
Just put the fries in the bag,
Pokemon.
Do a McDonald's stream.
Again.
One day I work in a McDonald's.
Again, bro.
Oh no, I'm talking about working there, not eating the big arc.
Ah, hell no. I thought we were going to McDonald's for a second, bruh.
Oh, the Demon Hunter meal's out. I'm down for that. How does one do this? That's actually insane.
Stop. They're tired of you. Stop. Someone's in the chat said shut up.
It's not nice.
Oh yeah, I agree, chat. I agree, chat. I agree.
Someone says the guy in the white looks gay. I agree.
Oh wait, it's actually gray.
Oh wait, I'm actually colorblind. I might be white.
The one with the glasses? Oh, okay.
Oh, you're also blind too? Oh, you have to be the one with no glasses. Okay.
All right, guys. He made that last one up, guys. He made that last one up. Bro. Stop making shit up, bro. Stop. Stop acting gay, bro.
Who said we're acting? We are not acting. What's wrong with Larry this time, bud? Larry Files? What the heck? Oh, not the Larry Files.
God damn. You know what's kind of crazy? Like I don't even see Clav fucking clips anymore. What's going on?
He stopped streaming.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, he started again.
Isn't he on a break now because after the rest?
No, but he started again, I think. So then what happened?
Did he?
Yeah.
Man, are people to stop watching him now?
All I've got to be studied.
The Clipper just stopped clipping.
All I've got to be studied, guys.
It's time for the new boys to come in.
Agent P. Yeah. 3 hours ago. 5. What the fuck?
That's a dick. Oh man. How does one find these topics,
Wait.
Making us look bad here. What the hell is that? Oh. Bringing shame to the family, bro.
Shame to the family. Not to the family.
The broads will ruin your life.
Guys, we're joining the Democrat side now. All right, just pays better. So to all you guys that are Trump fanatics, I'll miss you guys dearly.
They don't care.
But we're switching sides.
Someone in chat said, "Good, y'all look like them anyways." That's kind of fucked.
We look like. I'm telling you, we look like Democrats.
You're saying that we look like Democrats.
Don't fuck around, guys. Stop fucking around. I don't look like a Democrat.
Your hat is blue. You're representing Democrat.
Fine, I'll do it because it pays better, doesn't it, guys?
I guess so.
Guess we got to do it. I'm sorry, guys. I've let y'all down, but I'm joining the dark side. So, if you ever see this message and I become like the #1 Democrat, you guys know why I switched sides. I had to.
We had to, guys. Capitalism pays.
Capitalism.
We got maximize capitalism.
So yeah,
we gotta work backward. We gotta maximize capitalism by supporting socialism.
We gotta join the Democrats so we can rage bait more people. We gotta rage bait the Republicans. Apparently, they like being rage baited. I don't know why.
They're easily rage baited. I thought the Democrats were easily rage baited.
They're both easily rage baited, but it's just the Democrat demographic pays better.
They pay more for some reason. I guess that's what socialism is.
No, it's because Republicans are busy working.
That is true. We need more jobless people watching
Democrats are just jobless.
We need more jobless people watching us.
Yeah, I mean, they don't want a job. They want better government
better government
support to stay home and watch YouTube all day. I mean, as long as it pays our bills, that shit.
Dude, bro, watch our content, please. All right, Democratic. We will now join you guys. So
we have officially switched sides.
We had transition.
Midas Touch, you're my best friend now.
Love you, Midas.
Jack,
love what you do. Love your work effort. Everything.
Hassan, you too.
Hassan, yes. $1,000 clothing, slay.
touch it. And Jack Coletta.
Whoever you are, slay.
My guy, we've been knowing each other like
since high school. We go way back.
But for real though,
for real,
you my guy, right?
For real.
We boys, bro. We boys.
For real.
What are you saying, bro?
For. Bro, there's nothing to watch. Okay, just put on something. Let's go and review the assassination of Donald Trump, the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. Was that whole thing fake?
We're going into Aspen Gold. Let's see what he says.
Shoot down an F-15. I did see this. The missing F-15 jet pilot, don't worry, we'll find him.
سلام علیکم خسته نباشید. آشه سلام علیکم. علیکم سلام. ان شاء الله پیدا میشید. سلام علیکم یا الله.
So for y'all guys that don't know, the U.S. Air Force, it was like 2 pilots on an Air Force mission.
No.
They got shot down.
What?
And now the Iranian government is saying if you can kill them, you will be rewarded. If you can capture them, even better. You know. So we do have some American soldiers that are out there, which is our own flesh and blood. Okay, so we shouldn't ever hate on them, but they're out there.
Out there then? What are they doing out there? They shouldn't be there in the first place.
Yeah,
right?
They honestly shouldn't be there in the first place. But you know, at the end of the day, they were just given an order, so they have to just follow orders. You know, so we can't hate on them. We can only hate on Trump.
So there are 2 people in the jet.
I can confirm with well-placed sources that one of the crew members of the F-16E has been rescued and is safe.
So they got one of the guys? Like, I'm going to be real. I'm surprised this hasn't happened more. Like, they've done, like, what, 10,000 fucking bombings? So keep the oil, anyone? What does that even mean?
That there were 2 search and rescue.
So he's over here saying, we're going to war.
Why?
And taking their oil.
Why?
And then now he's like, keep their oil? This dude cannot make up his mind. Like, he has dementia, bro.
What is that?
He doesn't even remember what he says anymore.
Is he like 90-year-old? Of course he has dementia at this point.
2 search and rescue helicopters that were being refueled midair in daylight. That would suggest, again, an urgency to that search and rescue mission.
I mean, if the Iranian media, like, what they want right now is they want to be able to get that pilot so they can parade him around. That's what they already did. Remember whenever they captured those guys, like whenever Obama was president, and then Obama gave them a bunch of money, it seemed like it was probably like a ransom. That's probably what they'll try to do again.
Now, Iranian state TV put out a request that if anyone found these pilots, they would offer a reward.
Honestly, these guys would probably make it out alive, but then again, they probably killed so many, so it's like very...
This is karma now.
Yeah, it's karma coming back on them.
Reward of $60,000. That's 10 million local
civilians
currency.
in the first place.
Fact.
That's it? That's it? Oh, here we go. Iranian state TV claims a U.S. fighter jet went down and the pilot ejected. Provincial law enforcement announced the enemy American Zionist F-35. Okay. Apparently it wasn't F-35, but okay. The pilot or the pilots of this fighter may have landed in 2 of the places, I guess, in Iran. All tribespeople and villages are requested to cooperate. Dear and honorable people, please turn this guy in. Please, if you capture the enemy pilot or pilots alive, hand them over to the police. This is you getting paid. You will receive a precious prize. Wow. A U.S. Black Hawk conducting...
Wow. So they just want to parade Americans around and use the and have a huge bounty on his head. That's fucking crazy.
I mean, they're just trying to defend their people at the end of the day, right? So that's kind of our fault for stepping in their territory in the first place. We shouldn't even be there. The war shouldn't even happen. What is Trump doing?
Why are we wasting our money, our funds over there?
Exactly.
Combat search and rescue was hit by Iran during their mission to locate a downed F-15 pilots. The crew is accounted for and safe. Were struck by Iranian surface fire, but service members are safe. So does surface fire mean like they just shot a machine gun at them or like an AK-47? Or does that mean that they actually had like, you know, anti-air missiles? Footage of Iranian police firing small arms at a pair of USF searching for the down. Oh, this is them shooting at them. Is that it?
Oh my God.
Bang, bang. Oh, fuck you. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Good job, guys. Small arms can't reach. Oh, there's another one. Shoot at him again. I wonder if it really does any damage to those airplanes.
Bro,
I mean, I would assume
you see the plane, you just start shooting, bro.
I mean,
Everyone
think
just
about
stops
like
and
you're
starts shooting.
Iran. You somehow a plane goes down. Maybe you shot it down. Maybe you didn't. Let's assume you shot the plane down. This is your big chance to capitalize. All hands on deck. Bring the RPGs. Get the fucking lawnmowers. Fly them up there. Like if I was them, that's what I'd do. What is this? The pilot made contact? Oh shit! This just happened.
These pilots, one of them has been rescued, and the other one, it's possible, has been rescued, and there's a delay in us getting information.
Yeah, they're probably not going to say if he's rescued until they have all the other airplanes and everything else gone out of the airspace.
They want to make sure that all the pilots who are flying much, much lower, that they are all as safe as can be before they tell us what exactly is going on. So
yeah, I think that makes sense.
I was told about an hour ago that we should expect something soon from CENTCOM. Still waiting on that, which tells us that stuff is still probably going on the ground.
Okay. So, are they dead or they alive?
All of the above.
All of the above? So they got resurrected?
Yeah. It's a game of Fortnite.
Oh my God. Wait,
Yeah.
so you just reboot them?
Yeah, you just go to a battle bus and it just
reboot.
Oh, but first we gotta go grab their card.
Oh, okay. We haven't grabbed the card yet.
Yeah, we think. I think the Iranians are trying to look for their card right now.
But they can't even see it in the first place.
Bro, what is this brain rot? Brain rot.
Bro, what is happening, man?
What is happening?
The war is the war ending or what?
The war is not ending, bro. The war
Why?
is not ending.
It needs to end.
Because Trump is literally a retard. He doesn't want it to end. How can you end something when there's a retard in charge and he doesn't want it to end? What do you do?
Why are we sacrificing people's lives for it? It just makes no sense.
Then how about you become president?
Maybe I should.
Oh shit, we're screwed. Guys, it's just jokes, guys. Just jokes, guys.
Become president. You want something done, you do it yourself.
If you want something done.
And we, the people, will do it ourselves. We will end the war ourselves. I was going through everything. Can't find anything. Just put the fries in the bag, bro.
All right, so Trump just posted something. We're gonna react to it right now. I think it's about
Glorious
Easter.
Mary. This Holy Week, I'm proud
Of course,
to
he's talking
join
about
with
Easter when people are dying.
Christians across the country and around the world to celebrate the most glorious miracle in all of time, the resurrection of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. In his life, Christ displayed true humility.
Would Christ allow you to kill thousands of people?
No. He wouldn't.
In his death, he modeled true love.
What is true love about killing people?
Are you true? Are you really one to talk about God and love and all this when you're out here killing thousands of people?
Innocent people too. That's a war crime.
And in his resurrection from the tomb, he proved that even death.
The crazy thing is like we don't have a resurrection button. We can't just reboot.
We don't.
Once we're gone, we're gone.
Exactly.
Okay? So then why are you sending our soldiers out to fight a war that is not even our own war?
And they're killing innocent people with it too. Why do we need to have collateral damage for when when you don't even need it in the first place?
Will not silence those who place their trust in Almighty God. As it says in Gospel of John, for God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, for whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. eternal life. Such beautiful words.
Now, God bless to everybody that got sent. God bless to all the people who died in this war unconstitutionally due to this man.
Yes.
Easter, millions of Christians all over the globe will be reminded that because of what Jesus did on the cross, all of us can live every day with hope in God's promise, knowing that in the end, evil and wickedness will not prevail. In the spirit of—
Why is he talking about evil? He is the most evil man ever.
We are the terrorists, bro. We're bombing fucking another country for no reason.
This is embarrassing for America at this point.
Exactly.
Of joy and renewal this Easter, we also celebrate the extraordinary resurrection of faith and religion in America. As I have often said, to be a great nation, you must have religion and you must have God.
Yeah, and he's going against religion and God, and he's killing a bunch of people.
Makes no sense.
Asking for another 200 billion to go kill more people.
You're preaching something, but you're doing the opposite.
What a fucking hypocrite.
In churches across the nation on Sunday, the pews will be fuller, younger, and more faithful than they have at any time in many, many years. Religion is growing again in our country for the first time in decades.
Religion is one thing, but you guys have to remember to have fucking morals, okay?
Exactly.
You have to have morals at the core of religion. If you don't have the right morals, you're still gonna fucking kill people because your religion tells you to, okay?
That's not it.
So that's not the right path, okay? This is not the 19th centuries no more, okay? This is not the 19th century anymore. You have to be logical about these things. You have to be moral. You have to start trying to save lives rather than spending money stupidly to kill more lives. At the end of the day, we're hurting humanity. We should be for humanity, pro-humanity.
Yes.
And not pro-war.
Yep.
Ever.
Decades. Happy Easter to all. May God bless you. May God bless the United States of America.
It's like you can't even believe anything this man says anymore. It's like he says God bless you, but he's lied so many times to where it's like he's going to say God bless you, but then he doesn't truly mean it.
Exactly.
He's probably wishing that your biggest downfall.
He's LARPing.
Our country is doing so well.
The biggest LARPer.
Again, see, our country is doing so well.
We're not doing well.
How many people are suffering due to your stupid war?
Never before. Thank you.
You know who's doing well? The fucking rich people. They're the only one that's doing well because this does not affect them at all. This will only hurt the average American people. And you say you're all for America, but then you're hurting the average American people. We're paying fucking $20 extra for gas for no reason. That makes no sense. Our grocery is like 10x the price of it used to be. This is not a way for us to live. Like, we're all gonna freaking slowly die off.
And inflation rates are the highest it's ever been.
Exactly.
No one can buy a house.
Stock market is going down.
No, stock market is on all-time low. The markets are great, huh? Trump.
Yes, so great.
I can't believe we rooted for you. I can't believe we voted for you.
We trusted you.
We trusted you to lead us, and
we put
now
our faith for you.
Now we don't even know. Now we just feel guilty for even trying to even elect you.
Yes.
So we're admitting it. We were wrong.
We were wrong.
We were wrong.
And we got proven wrong. It's okay, you know.
And I feel like an idiot.
Exactly. I feel like a dumbass now. I thought we were gonna save lives. I thought we were gonna make America great again, bro. We're over here taking lives and making America worse. We're hurting our own people.
See what he got to say about Starmer and Macron.
This guy, King Charles, but should be our best, right, Brooke? But they weren't our best. I said, you have two old, broken down aircraft carriers.
Yeah, Joe.
Trump, what is he doing? No, that's sexual harassment.
Who is this soldier?
Hey, yo! Oh, nah. No,
he's a pedophile, guys.
It's actually insane.
We've been saying he's a fucking pedophile.
No.
Now we have proof.
We have proof it all now.
We have legit proof. He's a pedophile.
Undeniable reality of a geopolitical catastrophe. Behind closed doors, the current administration is reportedly in a state of sheer panic, actively preparing to abandon a conflict they initiated, a move that military historians are already drafting as one of the most humiliating.
He would like to pet. What is he saying now?
তারা সাঁতারে পারদর্শী বাংলাদেশি সেনা যদি যুক্ত হয় তবেই তারা
Oh my lord.
Oh man.
The war has started, hasn't it?
Oh man.
There was an active.
He said, "Sir, would you like to rest for a while before we have a meeting?" I said, "I don't have to rest. My name's not Biden. I don't want to. I'm not resting."
Embarrassing.
Gangsta shit, you love me, black.
It's true. I don't care.
Oh, he meant that shit. Y'all remember when Donald John Tavius Trump said,
I'm gonna bomb the shit out of him. It's true. I don't care.
oh, he meant that shit. This motherfucker don't miss. Y'all remember when Donald John Tavius
For a man who ran his election solely off of no more war, just threatening to bomb the shit out of him, and he actually did it. It's actually insane. For one, it's crazy. Five.
Commit to prioritize.
Facebook.
Do what they have to do, and that's terminate the Philippines. It's individual things. They can do it on a state basis. You can't do it on a federal. We have to take care of one thing: military protection. We have to guard the country. It's not possible for us to take care of daycare, Medicaid, Medicare, all these individual things. They can do it on a state basis. You can't do it on a federal. We have to take care of one thing: military protection. We have to guard the country.
So you're saying you can spend another $200 billion on war crimes that have nothing to do with the United States. We're protected by the biggest moat ever, the two fucking oceans around us.
Exactly.
Who the fuck is gonna touch America?
Why are you saying that we need to spend more money on military protection? Like, if anything, like, we should be spending around our border, like you always said you would do. But then now you're spending the military funds on fucking Iran for no reason.
That's in the middle of fuck nowhere. That's literally on the other side of the globe. Why are we worried about a war on the other side of a globe?
It makes no sense.
You're telling me 200 billion couldn't have just gone to healthcare to help people?
Fix the immigration system? Everything.
Jeez.
Oh, man, bro. Taxpayer money, man.
Well, regardless of whether congressional approval is needed, and you can argue that it isn't needed at all. Let's look at the war itself. I support what the president's doing. They've been at war with us for 47 years. They've killed our people, maimed our people, attacked our allies.
There's no smart old person. Not a singular one.
Oh.
They're all cooked.
They're all feeding the fucking Iran is bad propaganda, bro. We see the biases here.
What was the stream title again?
Hello. It's very nice to meet you. What's the current topic? The current topic right now is Donald Trump.
Facts.
You agree with what he's doing?
You agree with what he's doing? What are we thinking here?
Trump, not a fan. Neither are we. Trump is starting a war where it shouldn't have been started in the first place, if anything.
All right, let me pull this over, guys. Give me just a second. All right.
Trump just became the first sitting president to show up at the Supreme Court, and it did not go well for him. Right? Trump was there for the birthright citizenship case, his executive order that says that if your parents are undocumented or here temporarily, you're not even an American citizen, even if you were born here. It would affect more than 250,000 babies every year, and no return what the 14th Amendment has meant since 1868. What you saw were both conservative and liberal justices skeptical. Justice Jackson asked how this would even work in practice, saying, is this happening in the delivery room? Right? And that is every lower court that's looked at this has struck it down, with the administration's argument hinging on 5 words in the 14th Amendment: subject to the jurisdiction thereof. Team Trump, he's
just trying to rig elections, bro.
Yeah.
Say that excludes children and non-citizens, but the ACLU's lawyer flipped it, arguing that the legal question is about the baby.
In a hospital in America, right? Will he get deported immediately?
Basically, that's what they want.
Is that what?
That's what they want, apparently.
That's stupid.
A child born here subject to U.S. law? And the answer is obviously yes. And even the conservative justices seemed very skeptical of Trump's argument. Really, the only justice who seemed open to Trump's side was Clarence.
I think Iran has the possibility of turning out well. I mean, it could go either way. We shouldn't assume this would be a unending quagmire before it is.
Thomas, who argued
Trump is just continuing just so he can make more money off of it.
But it's like, even if you say that, it's like, we don't know the possibility, right? But it's like, we already spent so much money. It's like, there's no way we're ever going to get that money back.
Exactly.
And like, we're just not going to, there's no reasonable win scenario for us going all the way out there.
Like, even if he said that he's doing it for oil, we have the Venezuelan oil already. Like, we have control of that. We should be prioritizing that, if anything. So why are we like going 2,000 miles across sea just to secure an oil rig where he's gonna blow it all up anyways, and we're gonna spend more money to fix that and just to run it again? So when are we gonna make our money back? You know, he said that we're gonna make the money back in the long run, but like how long?
The amendment was about the babies as slaves and nothing more. And while Trump, he sat through his own lawyer getting grilled for an hour, then he just got up and left the moment the other side started talking. But as far as what happens next, the ruling's not expected till early summer. And so, hey, follow to stay in the loop, share to spread the.
Yeah, guys. You try to have a kid in America, I guess he's not even American anymore.
Yep. The kid.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But if the parents are legal, right? The kids can be American, right? Or he'll just be a legal immigrant still.
The course of the war, because immediately after,
I know that a lot applies towards illegal, but not legal, right?
Ceasefire.
Legal.
And the market rallied 3%.
Oh,
check your
baby's
401k.
He's getting yoinked.
That bunker buster dropped in the same city that hosts Iran's main nuke site, and home to one of their biggest underground missile cities, tunnels that stretch for miles and miles. We may have just knocked out whatever Iran was secretly stockpiling.
Okay. What? What?
Nothing.
And it seems like there's a lack of diversity
from my point of view.
What, bro? Can I just pull up a video,
actually
bro? Yeah, I need a second.
Khaki Liberals just got handed a new one.
What rights have you lost?
What rights have you lost?
Oh, this is good.
I could have never imagined the day would come when we were staring down at this kind.
Bro, listen to this. Bro, thank you.
You got a lot of damn nerves to be in the face of American people saying for
one of the top Republicans in the country is realizing they may have no.
We're cooked, guys. Are we cooked?
When you were Ohio Secretary.
All right. Let me pull up these videos for you guys. We're gonna react to them.
Well, you can try all of them at once?
Yes.
Well, how you do that?
Shift.
Oh. Dude.
Who's slower, guys? Bung or Trump?
It could be Trump, not me.
When you were Ohio Secretary of State and you could vote using a utility bill, bank statement, or government check, that was a fair, safe, and secure election. That's just what you said.
We had fraud.
What's happening in Venezuela in the last month or so anyway? Oh, so apparently the Venezuela thing is like he captured Maduro, which is like their dictator, basically.
Dictator, yep.
And Oh, thank you for the follow, my guy.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, but he captured Maduro, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna take their oil, and then little does he realize that we tried doing that a couple years ago, and we left a whole bunch of infrastructure behind.
Yep.
And basically, we lost billions. Like every
insane amount of money.
Every refiner that had gone into Venezuela basically got rinsed by Maduro. When America ended up leaving Venezuela. So Maduro took over all our infrastructure. And they just got that shit for free. And then so now we captured Maduro, but then again he's trying to think about going into Venezuela again. So it's like, what do you expect is gonna happen?
Yeah.
Maduro has a team now, most likely, and like the minute America tries to go build infrastructure in Venezuela for oil again, they're just gonna try to capture that shit again.
Yeah.
It's like we are so far away from Venezuela that it's not even worth dipping our toes into. We should mainly be focused on America.
Yeah. But if we are gonna focus on oil instead of Iran, we should be going for Venezuela since they're closer.
Now America produces too much fucking oil.
During that time under those provisions, okay, I did audits that showed that there were people
You didn't have very much, considering that they're talking about some of these Save America.
I guess you're arguing that a little bit of crime is okay, but even if we can fix it so that there's no crime.
No, that's not what I'm arguing at all. I understand that's what you want to say.
That's
not what I'm saying.
As successful as possible, as secure as possible.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there were 29 cases of election fraud in Ohio. You could say
diversity here, and it seems like there's a lack of diversity here today. That it's mostly people who look like you and I, and I just
It is not for black people, for people of color to get out on the street. They're at risk when they do that. If anybody's going to get arrested here, it's going to be a black person. It is not safe for them, and they don't need to participate. We need to walk in their name.
Yeah, black people just stay inside, bro. Or you're gonna get cooked, bro. It's not worth going outside no more, black people. Just a FYI to you guys.
The cops see a black guy, they'll just run at him, man. Like, see a white guy, nah, let's leave him alone.
Building a top secret military complex under his White House ballroom, and the only reason we know about it is because a lawsuit accidentally exposed it. Right, and then you had Trump going ahead and confirming the whole thing himself.
The ballroom essentially becomes a shed for what's being built under the military, including from drones and including from any other thing.
With a lot of people thinking this is a reconstruction of the World War II bunker that sat under the East Wing, which is the one that Trump bulldozed back in October. But then also you got places like the New York Times asking a different question. What the hell is he actually building up top? Right? Because the design plans for the ballroom, they include staircases that lead to nowhere, so many columns that you can barely see out from the inside, and
it's most likely going to be some type of bomb bunker or something. So because like he knows he bombed Iran. So then and how they've pulled it off. So most likely he's trying to build the same thing so it doesn't happen to him.
Yeah.
You know? So
they're gonna attack back.
Yeah.
Well, Trump's likely getting the last green light that he needs this week because the board that has to approve it is taking its preliminary and final vote at the same time. Even though 98% of the 32,000 public comments that were submitted were against it. Of course, timing this $400 million Trump identity project stands out as the DHS shutdown is now in its 6th week. But hey, for now, share to spread the word, get full updates on Substack, links in bio, subscribe for free, and follow to stay in the loop.
Subscribe.
Join the Discord.
Yeah, this cocky liberal just got handed a new one.
What rights have you lost under Trump?
Well, I mean, I'll tell you the things that I'm scared about doing.
No. Tell me what rights you lost. Don't tell me what you think. Tell me what rights you've lost.
Sure. What do you mean by right?
Under the American Constitution, what rights have you lost in this country?
You stumped him.
I'm a white man, so I haven't lost any. But
Okay,
that would
no,
be different.
No.
So now he wants to tell you how women have lost their rights and illegals have lost their rights.
What does that have to do with your rights?
If I was trans, I would have lost the right to join the military.
You're just mumbling on with bullshit. What rights have you personally lost since Trump's been elected? Tell me what rights you've lost.
It's not a trick question.
Well, the right to vote, because now they want to ID everybody, right?
Yeah, right. The right to wander the street, because now we have ICE agent going around, arresting them if they don't look white, whether you're legal or illegal.
Who is Trish Regan? This lady clearly doesn't know what she's talking about.
It's good.
I could have never imagined the day.
Oh, this is good.
I could have never imagined the day would come when we were staring down at this kind of creeping authoritarianism.
Woo!
Strange, to say the least.
In the United States of America, we pledge allegiance to the Constitution and the flag.
That doesn't make sense.
Because in Minnesota, we are built different. Operation Metro Surge was just the tip of the iceberg.
I'm sorry. It's not right to laugh, right? I shouldn't laugh.
So you're laughing at her accent, and you clearly don't care at all about this whole whatever she was saying. So
you're just here laughing at her, just to get some comment bait,
just to get a just to get a laugh in. Really, is that what we're doing here?
I mean, contributing nothing. All we do is laugh, you know?
Yeah, honestly, it's just these Republicans, dude. Honestly, they just want to sit here and bully the weak. Honestly, that's all they ever do.
Is America,
Bro, listen to this.
is America the greatest country in the world?
Yes.
No.
No.
No, absolutely not.
If you were offered a one-way ticket to leave the country, never come back,
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's just not. Genuinely, it's not the greatest ever. Okay.
It's not the greatest for
like
skin color
China.
people.
China's clearly doing better than us.
Way better.
Way better. Okay. There's multiple other countries that are like population rate. Our population rate is shit. Okay. It's like, why do you guys think that? Okay.
Yep.
There's a reason behind everything. Why?
Yeah.
Everything is pummeled. What's the word?
Huh?
Plummeting.
Plummeting. Yeah,
to the fucking ground.
Yeah. We were the greatest country, but now we're not anymore. Like, we can't even have a kid now these days.
But it's all expenses
There are a lot
paid.
of 30-year-old out there who don't even have a kid because they can't afford one. Like, how does that make us great? We can't even afford a kid.
Would you
to
accept
have a
that
kid,
offer? And if so, where or come back? But it's all expenses paid. If you were offered a one-way ticket to leave the country, never come back, but it's all expenses paid, would you accept that offer? And if so, where would you choose to go?
I don't think that I would leave. I wouldn't leave either.
Look, I mean, just because we're not the greatest country, it doesn't mean that we want to leave it. You know, of course, America is better than majority
I would
of
leave.
the country.
I would go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico. Actually,
I would leave and go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, because Puerto Rico, no
Bro.
tax and anything, no tax.
Yeah, like
Puerto Rico, no tax.
Like, fuck America, fuck the U.S., bro.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
going
I
to
want to
Puerto
go to Puerto
Rico.
Rico.
Come on, bro.
Actually, I might want to go to Hawaii.
Asking goofy ass questions.
I know, right?
What type of question is this?
Actually, we gotta go to Hawaii first. You know.
Oh,
Hawaii sounds good. Yeah, screw
Hawaii.
America, bro. Hawaii.
All right, we're going to Hawaii. We're going to Puerto Rico. Man.
Alaska.
Alaska.
We gotta explore Alaska.
Administrations. Iran is a problem. They have to be dealt with. Iran's a problem. They have to be dealt with. And then this man deals with them, and then all of a sudden you're complaining about him now. It doesn't really make sense. There's a lack of consistency.
Hypocrites. Now listen to this.
I am formally announcing my intention to cut off all trade and investment with Iran.
Our second goal is to prevent regimes that sponsor terror from threatening America or our friends and allies. Iran aggressively pursues these weapons and exports terror, while an unelected few repress the Iranian people's hope for freedom.
I strongly believe that our national security interests now depends upon preventing Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon.
Well, I can say to you, Iran will never get a nuclear weapon on my watch, as they say.
And as President of the United States, I would never allow the world's #1 state sponsor of terror to obtain a nuclear weapon. I said that for a long time. And I didn't.
And they did under your leadership, and that's why you're trying to bomb them and attack them, right?
Exactly.
So they did actually under your leadership.
Exactly. 2016 to
you're
2020.
You're a weak president. That's it. You're just a weak president.
Clip
it. Hey, editor. Clip that shit. Clip that shit.
W clip.
Click that shit. Click that shit. Oh, my eyes hurt, bro.
We're getting bored. We're getting bored. I look at all these Trump, bro.
Trump, bro. I'm
Like,
tired of seeing Trump, bro. I'm
actually
tired of him.
seeing
I'm
his
so
ass,
tired
bro.
of his bullshit. I'm tired of his nonstop yaps.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
tired of his war hungry savagery. Tired of it.
Tired of it. Oh my god, this lady works hard. Yikes.
He's the GOAT.
Yikes. Actually, I like Trump.
Bro's having a hard time adapting.
It's the hardest way to. This is the hardest challenge ever, guys.
Hardest challenge is to fucking disassemble your fucking brain and rewire how you think.
Guys, what the heck? What the heck, guys?
What the heck, guys?
What the heck, guys? What the heck, guys? What do you feel, my guy? What do you feel? 1 second. 1 second, doctor. We finna. Okay, go ahead.
I just feel like people aren't open to nuance about the Iran conflict. Trump is evil, and he would much rather be a dictator than an ex-president. But that doesn't mean that everything he does is evil. If we liberate the Iranian people and get a bunch of oil, that would be a good thing, and it's still a possibility.
So you're saying killing people for oil is a good thing? Is that your
stance?
Your stance on that?
Like, yes, it's good for American people, but like, why are we, getting our hands dirty?
So we're back to the slavery days, basically, where you kill people and take their stuff, right? I guess that's my stance.
So instead of making trade and be peaceful and prosperous, like, how Christianity is taught, you love people, you just kill and take. I don't know. That goes against every single Christian stance here.
That's a crazy stance to have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'm not saying that you're Christian, but Trump is Christian. Okay? He keeps preaching about Jesus and God.
If I take all your resources, I take all your money, and I kill your family,
bloodline.
That's okay? That I profit off of that?
I think Iran isn't going to change on its own. Yeah, but that's their problem.
Yeah, but why is that?
They need to figure it out themselves. Like for America, like during 1970 something, America was under British rule. Nobody helped America until we did it ourselves. We're the one who started the revolution.
So if everybody starts looting, stealing, or doing like crazy stuff, like they're saying, right? So if everybody starts doing that shit, all of a sudden you have to get involved.
Yeah.
You have to be their president when they have their own leadership over there.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be their president.
Makes no sense.
Or you're gonna be the leader for your household and your country.
Like we're looking out for someone else when we should be worried about ourselves. Because we are not good right now. I think Russia and China are in the takeover and steals stuff.
I agree. Yes. I mean, that's Russia and China's problem. Iran is Russia and China's problem. That is not an American problem.
Exactly.
So China, Russia are definitely gonna like go to war over Iran one day or something, you know?
Yep.
But that is not like same thing like Russia tried to take over Ukraine. You know, that's a them problem. That's a Ukrainian problem. That's a Russia-Ukraine problem.
Exactly.
That has never been an American issue.
So let's say that we do take over Iran, right? We help them liberate and everything. Who are we to say that Iran or Russia and China won't come at us then? Like just because we take over, it doesn't mean they won't come at us. Like we're over here thousands of miles away. We can't send help immediately. Whereas Russia and China, they can just send all their units within like days. It'll take us weeks to get over there. Well, not weeks, but you know what I mean. So we're still losing if they choose to act. And we're just killing like a bunch of people for no reason, just for it to go back to the way it was when Russia and China takes over.
Yeah. The high road isn't helping us. Yeah, it's not helping us. They can come at us anyway. Can they though? We are surrounded by the biggest oceans. That's like the biggest factor to why like America is so hard to control.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of the ocean.
Yep.
You have to sail so far just to come get us. And that's why like the British couldn't win. You know? That's why the British could never conquer America. Like
Exactly. It takes them too long to come over.
It's too much work.
Mm-hmm. Too much resources that they need to spend.
Same thing with us going to Iran. It's just too much resources to go out there. It's not worth it.
We're gonna take it over and then we're gonna lose it again. Like within the next year.
For real.
If anything, the UK or NATO should be the one that's liberating Iran. If they
this.
Officer Tatum.
Just consider having an open mind about this. What if it does better, make the world better? I don't see how it will make the world better if Russia and China is,
We're now
as good. Then, and what's stopping North Korea from coming in? But it could make the world better. Could.
Very, very.
But that's like very wishful thinking.
Optimistic.
Yeah, that's very too optimistic.
It's a gamble you gotta make.
Mm-hmm.
But we here don't gamble.
We're now totally independent of the.
All right, guys, I'm gonna pull some stuff up. Just give me a second.
Like, yes, I would love it if everyone just gets along, like everyone's liberated, they have free trade and everything, but like that's just not possible. Russia and China won't necessarily try to.
The United States continue
try to take their weak in Iran. I mean, China gets most of the oil from Iran, so if Iran is weakened, like what's stopping them? Stopping China from completely taking over them? Then, because that's where they get all their oil, and then once they control that, they have free access to oil, and they can just sell it to every other nation, and they can become a powerhouse.
Iraq.
In March 19.
I guess it would come down to a direct military conflict. Yeah.
And by
This is somehow entertaining.
Hold on, guys. I'm still pulling some stuff up.
Who is this guy, bro?
Okay. Let me say, Russia and China won't necessarily try to come in and take the weakened Iran. You'd be surprised. Because if America's willing to do it, why do you think Russia and China wouldn't?
Yeah.
I mean,
they're all trying to conquer the world.
At the end of the day, these are powerhouses that want to control the world. Okay, the only way you can control the world is if you control every piece on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess it wouldn't come down to a direct military conflict. I mean, it already has come down to a direct military conflict. Russia's already helping Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're giving them a lot of information to help Iran sustain the war and fight back.
And who to say that they're not smuggling weapons to them either?
Yeah, and then they're also buying a lot of Iran's buying a lot of
weaponry
weapons from China.
Yep.
So these two powerhouses definitely
they're funding that shit.
Are funding Iran already, and they're gonna eventually try to like play nice with them till they take over.
Yeah.
But direct military conflict between superpowers hasn't happened before. Just because it hasn't happened before doesn't mean it won't happen. I mean,
they're trying to right now. Russia and
not a
Russia
great
and China,
prediction.
they're helping Iran, like because they're helping Iran, they're prolonging the war, and then America has to spend more money, and then we just weaken ourselves in the long run.
That's like saying World War II and World War One never happened. That's just not true. Russia helping Iran is an indirect military conflict. Yeah, exactly. Your friend, your friend's a friend with your enemy. No, you're the friend with your enemy's friend. No, you're what the fuck is the quote?
Your friend with the enemy's friend.
Your enemy's friend. No, your enemy's.
What?
No, wait.
Your enemy is the friend of your enemy. Or just Google it, man. You ain't gonna figure it out.
No, I got it. I got it.
I got it,
bro.
I got it. Okay, go. What is it?
Your enemy's enemy is your friend.
Your enemy's enemy is your friend.
Your enemy's enemy is your friend. So, Russia, China don't like America either. So they're gonna help them, but that's only for now.
Until America withdraw, they're gonna come in and take over.
I'm saying there's a difference between an indirect conflict or a direct conflict. I mean, you could say that, but then it's like at the end of the day, it's like you're still part of it. You know, it's like you're still part of that ongoing war. You know,
Yeah. It's like saying
it's only a matter of time before it becomes a direct conflict.
Yeah, exactly. It's like saying you're in the friend group and you see one of your friends beating up another person to like death, and you're just there witnessing it, like egging it on. Like you're still part of it. Like you didn't do anything to stop it. You're still part of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, who's that?
Who the hell is this lady?
Dude, I seen so many conspiracy about Charlie Kirk's death, bro. You say he's still alive. Fake bullet.
He's definitely dead. This man get rid of my grub. Read it.
So you are saying that the U.S. leaving the high road will create a greater risk towards direct conflict. I just don't see it.
So you're saying U.S. leaving the high road will create a greater risk towards direct conflict. I just don't see it. I mean, what are you saying? Is a greater risk? Like, what are you talking about as a greater risk? You're saying Iran is a greater risk? I mean, if they label you, haven't you seen the Andrew Tate thing? It's like everybody labeled him as a great risk. You know, they labeled COVID as a great risk. You know, how many more times are they gonna label something as a great risk, and it turns out it wasn't really that big of a big risk? Russia took the low road when it took Korean oil in 2014. I mean, regardless, it's like all these countries are gonna do whatever it takes, at the people's expense to do whatever the fuck they want. I mean, they're gonna do whatever they want, bro. They can, because they can. But is that the right thing to do? Questionable. I'm saying that it would be the better world. It could be the better world. There's always gonna be war You know, there's literally always going to be war, but that doesn't mean it's a good war every single time. You know, and it's like America's war, right? It's like America's war is what gave us the Constitution, is what gave us rights, is what gave us freedom, you know? But that was a good war. You know? This time we're doing war where it has nothing to do with America. So it's like almost like Hitler going into another country almost. And that's why people make that connotation, and they call Trump Hitler or a fascist or a king, you know, because he's almost doing whatever he wants in other countries. History is written by the victors. It definitely is.
Definitely is.
So it's like, that's why you have to be able to pattern recognize when the war is a good war versus a bad war. In the end, you want to stay optimistic, of course. You know, it's like you always want to say, yes, it was for a good reason. It was for this. It was for a good reason that this happened, that this happened, that this happened, you know?
Right.
But in the end, it's like, if you're hurting humans, is it really worth it? You know? Like, there's so many other ways to go about this. Like, you could literally change the regime by just like, by indoctrinating the people there with better literature. So if you can raise like better literature in that country and let them understand, because if the main argument is like their culture is a bunch of dictators, and their culture is very evil, right? So if you can come in and rewrite or write literature that is going to rewrite their culture, then it would make their whole system better. There's no need for a war. So it's like the same thing with the Bible and American culture. You know, it's like it teaches you morals. It teaches you to be a good person. It teaches you not to sin. Now, that has basically like indoctrinated itself through all of Americans. And that's why like Americans like tend to not want to sin. They tend to not want to do bad things, not be evil, you know, whereas like other countries don't have that type of literature, you know? And it's only when you do have that type of literature can you change mass amounts of minds. And it's not through war. You do not need war.
Because war can brew more hatred.
Yeah.
That's why Iran, they're fighting back, because, you know, the guy's dad got blown up, bro. He wants revenge now.
There's too much cope. There's too much cope to try to say this is the right way. This is the like violence needs to be used for these specific people. Like, no. Violence is never needed in any scenario.
We had 17 years to indoctrinate them.
Yeah.
But actually it's 20 years since JFK.
No, you have unlimited amount of years to indoctrinate them.
So many years.
You like this is what social media is so good at, is that it's able to indoctrinate people faster than ever too. So it's like now that Elon has Starlink, and it's like everybody has like a phone, everybody has access to the internet. It's like you can indoctrinate these people and make them genuinely good people, like within a generation. There are lots of movies about World War II, but not many about World War One. Most wars are not glorious. They don't even have clear heroes and villains. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like the war is never a good thing.
There's
like,
no heroes and villains.
There's never a good war. Like it's never really worth it. The war is never fucking worth it. Never.
Too many lives are lost.
Because at the end of the day, it's always someone trying to control something. You know, that's what war is all about. And then when people try to get too much control, is like when the population starts getting mad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So the same thing that's happening with Trump right now. It's like he's getting too much control where the population is starting to get upset with him.
First Venezuela, now Iran. Like, that's too much already within the span
like
of 3
one
months.
man shouldn't have that much control.
Exactly.
The green armband movement in Iran was very strong, but it didn't hold up to the Ayatollah's gun. Exactly. That's what happens when you give one man too much power. You know? And the only way we can change the people is by writing better books, so then they can, you know, take over their country and better the country. You know, it's not an American problem at the end of the day. Like I said, it's like you're bringing up like the Ayatollah gunned down their people. Yes, they did, but that's because their culture is fucked up. That's not because America made the Ayatollah that way. You know, it's because their culture is fucked up. So then, how do you change their culture? You have to write literature. You have to make them understand. You can't just gun down everybody, or like you can't just take down all the Ayatollahs, all their people, and expect their culture just to change all of a sudden. Like, no, those
Makes
books,
them angry.
those books of that the Ayatollah must have read, or wherever he got his teachings from, is what indoctrinated him to be that way. So then the best way is to teach people how to have a heart, how to have a brain, and do the logical thing, rather than
gun them all down,
gunning people down. But that's what their culture teaches, is to gun people down. You know, gun down all your enemies, wipe out all your enemies. You know, so if they're taught that, it's just a never-ending cycle of the next one is going to do that, and then after he dies, the next one's going to do that, and then the next one's going to do that. Like, the only way you truly take over is you have to write better literature. You have to teach them. You have to teach them to understand. You can't just hit someone constantly and hope they understand something. Like, that's just not how it works. You can't keep punishing someone, make them go to jail over and over and over, and then release them, and then jail them, and then release them, and then jail them, and expect them to just to do better. That's not how the world works. You have to train them. You have to teach them. You have to indoctrinate them. But you're saying indoctrinating the people willing to change the country. I think you put too much value in that theory. Okay, how else do we learn? How else do you learn? How would you know right from wrong? You think your heart just knows right from wrong? It learned that. You learn that. That's a skill that has to be taught. That's not something you just learn.
Yeah,
or you just know. I mean, you must teach these things. It's like a kid. How does a kid know right from wrong?
They don't.
If you never teach them. If you just keep hitting a kid and he keeps making the same mistake, how is he going to know what to do? How will he know what he did was right or wrong? Like, even when I was younger, it's like I dropped a cup, right? Like a glass cup, and I would get hit. And I never understood why I got hit. Because no one explained to me breaking things was bad. You know what I mean? It's like, until you understand why breaking things is bad, it's like I don't have a, like, when I'm like 5, I don't know like a cup costs money. I don't know the bigger picture of most things. It's like you expect people to have common sense without realizing that they don't have common sense. And these things have to be taught. Without the threat of military action, no diplomatic endeavor will ever be successful. Like I said, you don't need military action. All you need is to indoctrinate them with books, with education. You need to spread that like a virus. Education and knowledge is like a virus. If you study like what happened in China, right? During Mao Zedong, right? It's like a lot of American books got spread over in China. And that's when the revolution in China happened. And they overthrew their own government. It wasn't because of American intervention that changed China to be where China's they've literally progressed from millions of people dying yearly.
Now they're thriving.
Now they're thriving. Why are they thriving?
Better than America.
It wasn't because even the government over there gunned down their people, right? But why did they all of a sudden know how to like overthrow the government? How did they just know how to do that? It's not because America sent them weapons.
No.
It's because they overthrew their own government. Why? Because America indoctrinated them with books, with education, and with the American dream. You know? It's like we sent so many like literature out there. They spreaded it among themselves, and it gave them hope. They saw how Americans were living. They saw how much freedom it had. They saw how much food we had. They understood like the government was holding them back, and they all understood that. And they all protested together over many years. Okay, I'm not saying this happened overnight. Okay, but it happened over many years without America having to ever send a weapon towards them. It was all through literature. Go study it. Go study Mao Zedong and what he did to his people. In China, this is China. This is one of the biggest economies today that was able to overthrow a government that was killing millions of people a year. You can go look it up. Mao Zedong killed so many people.
If you think Hitler was bad, he's like 10 times worse.
Yeah.
He killed 10x of what Hitler did.
So it's like you can't say military intervention is needed when you barely understand how most of society has actually gotten through this shit. I do agree with diplomacy and cultural intervention as part of the solution, but military intervention is also a part. Like I'm saying, bro, go study China, one of the biggest 180s you will ever see in history. China is the blueprint of this shit. Literally the blueprint of this shit.
If anything, Iran should be looking at China.
Yeah, Mao's Great Leap Forward didn't go well for many folks. Yeah, of course. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people that get hurt along the way, but as long as the people end up fighting for it, you know, because at the end of the day, it's like
the government.
It comes down to who wants it more.
Yep.
Okay, so if you understand who wants it more, if the people want it more, the people want their freedom more, they will fight for it regardless of what you do to them. If you try to kill them, another person will come up. So right now it's like who wants to be in control of Iran more? Iran, like the leaders of Iran right now want more control of Iran than to let an American president take over. The American president could leave any day. Whereas the Iran, they have nowhere left to go. Like that's their everything. They want to take control of the country more than Trump will ever, you know? Because Trump, at the end of the day, has to care about Americans. He has to. It's his job. So then, at the end of the day, if all goes to shit, he still has America to go back to and worry for. You know. Whereas Iran, that's literally their spot. They have nowhere to go. They can't just go worry about fucking China or worry about Russia after. It's like that's all they have. That's the only thing they have. So they want to control Iran more than America will ever want to control Iran. And the same thing that happened in China. It's like the Chinese people were so sick and tired of their government that they wanted it more. They wanted reform more than to sacrifice a couple of their humans. I think it was more a matter of Deng Xiaoping's social programs than the book Balzac and the Little Chinese Seamstress. I mean, it was a bunch of things, but a bunch of those books were due to the American propagating that to, or like, you know, propagating that to them. With the amount of Chinese, that's why so many Chinese fled. They fled to America too. Like, why do you think there's so many Chinese people that fled to America? It's because they read the American books. There's so many Chinese people that came over here because of that.
They got indoctrinated.
They read into the books. They're like, wow, America's that good. Let me go learn. America's the blueprint for freedom. So once everybody understood that, they're like, okay, we want freedom too. America's the blueprint. All right, what are we gonna be doing now, guys?
Ooh.
Okay. What was bro staring at?
Way out from the mess that Donald Trump has created, and I love it. When people do terrible things, there should be consequences. And for Republicans, that consequence would be getting crushed in November. MAGA Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, seems to be realizing that that is a likely outcome. He did a press conference, we could loosely call it, he was asked, why isn't Trump trying to end this DHS shutdown that's causing all of this chaos? And Mike Johnson goes, well, he is. Except the problem for Mike Johnson is that Trump has now said multiple times, no deals with Democrats. He has said it publicly. And you can see Mike Johnson's face as he realizes this is not going well.
Mr. Speaker,
He done
it
fucked
seems
up.
as though
He played for the
Republicans
wrong
and
party,
Democrats
my
are
guy.
talking past one another right now. Is the only person who could solve this the President of the United States, and why isn't he involved?
Well, I think he is involved. I mean, I know he had a group
He
of.
knocked down the plan yesterday.
Well, that's what's been reported. Okay, he brought some.
He said that in the Oval Office that he.
We have him on video. They love that crap. Listen, just because fake news CNN reported something, well, we've got Trump on video. Well, maybe that was an AI deep fake. You ever think of that?
AI
Was
deep
not
fake?
pleased
In this day and age?
Well, actually have his exact quote somewhere. I think he said that, to paraphrase him, I think he said he's a little skeptical or cynical that a deal's going to come together. What we're hearing, okay, in our chamber is that there's discussions going on that Democrats are demanding to break off parts of Homeland and fund it separately.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, we're going to break stuff off and fund it separately. Is the deal that we want to fix the chaos at the airports or not? And Donald Trump has made it really clear. These are sacrifices worth making. It's
No,
funny.
they're not.
The most common sort of decision Trump's making, funny and sad, the most common type of decision
he's just
Trump's making
trying
over
to
the last few months.
Get ice in there. Honestly, he's not trying to.
He's trying to give him funding.
Yeah.
Is deciding that other people will sacrifice. When Trump says we are going to go into Iran now, people will die. He decided not his sacrifice, not his family's sacrifice.
But
it is other Americans who will be sacrificing lives for his toy war in Iran. If you are a traveler missing your flight after waiting 4 hours at Houston or Minneapolis or JFK or wherever, he has decided that the sacrifice of others is worth it. But he makes no sacrifice.
Understood.
So like when we send out Byron,
So
we need the commander of chief, right, into the war.
Byron, bro.
He needs to be there for the people, right? I thought we're all for American people.
Byron.
You gotta lead the people somehow. We need a great general.
Imagine sending the boy Byron to war.
I mean, what more? Can you get any greater than Byron, Donald Trump's son, to lead the war? George Washington used to fight for Americans. You know, he's always going head first. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for Byron to be a good example.
Joe Byron. Joe Byron?
Yeah, Joe Byron. Not Barron, but Byron.
Hold on, we're going back to Trump, guys.
Okay.
Switching teams again. We're switching teams.
We're no team, bro. We're in Professor Andy team.
But like your enemy is your friend. You know?
Yeah, my enemy is my enemy. Which is my enemy, which I have to keep close to like my enemy, you know?
Facts.
This whole shit was an April Fool, guys.
Welcome to Pod Save
He
America.
got pranked.
Subscribe. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
Rada.
I like the points that Doctor made though. He was good.
Yeah, no.
He's a good conversationalist. Oh, he said something. Okay.
It's like we're not talking to a wall.
Yeah, I am curious about your take on modern Chinese history. Do you think of 1989 Tiananmen Square was a success for the student protesters? No, violence is never the key. Like I said, it's like a lot of things that, but it's like the people were willing to fight back that war. You know, it's like it's not something an American can just come in and change. You know, like they have to truly want change. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks. I'm glad. I'm appreciating. Yeah. I like the conversations we're having. You know, like this is a good discussion to have. You know, I'm never against war. You know, That's like the whole thing about this. It's like I truly believe like that we shouldn't be fighting over things like this. Like we should always come to like an understanding.
Yep.
Like I have to understand your point of views, and you have to like slowly understand my point of views. You know.
Yep.
But then it's like at the end of the day, it just comes down to like education, right? Because that's like the biggest thing. It's like if you're educated, you will understand what's right from wrong.
Yeah.
Like no one just understands intrinsically what is right and wrong.
Especially Iran, like a lot of people there, they don't have access to the internet and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like their government, like they choose what they watch. It's like North Korea, like they don't get to choose what they watch at all. They don't get to choose the book they consume. So that's why we have to slowly indoctrinate them, like behind the scene or something like that. You know, because you will get shot down if they see you educating them.
It's like we here in America have like unlimited access to books.
Exactly.
But then how many people do you know actually read books?
No one.
It's like almost none, right?
It's like only the 10%.
Yeah, so it's like how do you expect people to just have common sense, you know? It's like no one's reading books and no one has common sense. So it's like
everyone's on social media just listening to whatever is like feeding them.
So it's like you have to literally go in and just like teach the people as much as you can and have them be able to understand a lot deeper about these issues. And I don't believe the Iranian people understand the issue as much.
They don't.
Like
that's
they
why,
just
that's
don't.
Why they're fine with the way they're living.
Yeah,
you know?
they're fine with
they
the
don't-
way it's been. They're fine with it. That's why there's been no change over the last couple centuries. You know, it's because the people aren't smart enough to make change.
and they're just comfortable.
Yeah,
They're just like they grew up with it. You know, they're like, oh, this is normal. Everyone else is doing the same anyway.
but the Tiananmen Square, it's like it's because the people cared so much. They cared so deeply about reform. You know, that when that happened, it caused a huge catalyst of people wanting to like revolt and that really like ticked something in people's brain. You know, where they're like, okay, now is the time to change.
Like even the students want that shit.
I used to rent a 2-room with 2 Iranian refugees.
Oh.
Yeah, see, like people like that want to escape, that they want it, you know? But then will they ever go back and change the Iranian government? Like
No.
most likely not, you know? It's like humans are always going to try to take the easiest way out, you know?
Yep.
And same thing for the Iranians. Once they get into America, they're going to try to stay in America. They're not going to want to go back.
But there are some Iranian Americans refugees like they hate America because of what we're doing to Iran right now.
Yeah. But then, at the end of the day, it takes the Iranian to change their government. It's not an American thing to change. Like, we just cannot. We don't have the resources to help everybody. It's
If
like
we were over there, then yes, we can do it.
It's like the same thing as like you don't have enough resources to help every single family member in your like household. It's like no one has that amount of resources just to help everybody.
Yep.
Like the only thing you can do is try to help your family. And the same thing with the president. The president only has enough time in his presidency to help his people. Hamid and Yassar, he's a Sunni and he's a Shiite. They were in love, and that's not legal in Iran, so they fled to the U.S. under Obama. Again, like I said, it's like there's gonna be people who
wanted to leave,
who want to leave, and that's the smart, easy way out, you know. But you still need the people inside the country who aren't gonna leave to truly care about this, and that are gonna reform the whole country, you know. By them, by the people, by the people. It's always been by the people.
Yep.
It's got to be by the people, you know? It's got to be. There's no other way.
Because the government is so limited in manpower.
It's like
we, the people, are more than the fucking government.
It's like America went into Vietnam too, right? America went into Vietnam.
Yeah.
And it's like we tried to help the South Vietnam.
Yep.
But in the end, we had to leave, you know?
And the moment we left, they took it back.
Yeah, they took it back.
China went in, or North Vietnam came in.
China and North Vietnam came in
and took it all back.
And took it all back. It's like, because they want it more, you know? Like, that's under their jurisdiction. It's like, it's too far for us and too much resources for us to prolong.
It's not our war.
It's never, it like anything prolonged is never going to be worth it for us because it's like billions of dollars being lost.
Yep.
That should have gone to the American people. I help Hamid with paperwork sometimes because his English wasn't great. He was telling me about the problem in Iran. Yeah, I know. I know there's a huge problem. But if the people don't care about the problem, it's gonna stay a problem, you know?
And then most of the time they don't care because they don't know.
Yeah, they don't. Nah, it's more like they
They don't
just
have the
don't care
education.
enough, bro. It's like humans always try to take the easy way out, and they always will.
It's more of like if you see your neighbor is doing the same as you, like they're equal as you, then why would you care? If you see your neighbor doing better than you, then you would like be jealous of them. Then you're gonna strive to be better like them. So if you live in the area where everyone's the same, why would you care? You know. So if they have like if they were indoctrinated by the U.S. like books or something like that, and then they see how well we're living off, they of course they would want it.
Ask Hamid, would he go back and help them? And he's probably gonna say no. And then you're gonna realize like that should be our president. Same thing. He should say no to helping them. I mean, you can only do so much for another country, you know? Tell Hamid to go back and help his country. I bet you he wouldn't even do it. And you're expecting an American to do that? It's kind of wild to think about. You need their own people. I bet you Hamid, like he is a person from Iran and he doesn't even care. Why should we? You know? So it's like in China with the Tiananmen Square, it's like the people cared so deeply that they fought for their country. And then reform happened due to that. It's like you need the people to care so deeply to change it. Just leave it there, yeah. Thanks. Oh. I'm out of tokens, guys.
I think Russia's invasion in Ukraine, Belarus, or Georgia went better for Russia than it did for other countries. I really don't know because I heard that Ukraine made a lot of money from it. Especially the president.
The Russian-Ukraine thing is like easy for Russia. Like honestly, they should have taken it over already, but it's because like America kind of helped them. But the Russia thing is like it was an easy lick for them. Like they easily could have taken over because Ukraine is like right on their border.
Yep.
You know.
But whereas Ukraine is up good now.
Yeah. Whereas like if we're talking about America, we have to send ships. We have to send aircrafts
everything
on those ships. Yeah. It's like we are sending our troops away. You know, in like hundreds of miles away. So it like that's the biggest bottleneck for us. You know, like we just can't supply that fast enough to win a war like that. Whereas Russia and Ukraine are right on the border of each other. So it's like they can send massive amounts of resources over. You know, because it doesn't take a whole warship over hundreds of miles to send. You know, they can just send truckloads of food, resources, everything just to go win that war. It was easy for China. Yeah, it is easy for China. Yeah. Because they're like right on the cusp of each other, you know? So same thing for China and Iran. Like China could probably take over Iran and they probably will eventually, you know? Because there's so much oil out there.
There's a situation with China and Taiwan too. America's trying to defend it, but we can't. China is going to take over Taiwan eventually. It's only a matter of time. They're making money moves.
But it's a good thing that China is much more reformed than they were back then.
Yeah.
Because if China was back in like their old days and trying to take over, it's like, bro, like we're actually cooked.
Everyone's cooked.
But now China is much more like almost progressive or like they do understand and care about their people a lot now, you know? Like or the leadership does.
Which is good.
Mm-hmm.
And then them taking over Taiwan will only benefit their citizens.
Mm-hmm.
And progressing like technology and stuff.
Like it's true utilitarian progression.
Yeah. Big dubs to China.
China.
I mean, that's why Trump likes China so much, man.
He really doesn't.
Them, but you know he respects them.
He's just jealous.
Yeah, because they took a 180.
I'd be too because
they took a 180 and then now they're better than us.
I wouldn't say they're better.
In a lot of things.
I wouldn't say they're better, but in like manufacturing, they are better. China.
They're about to catch up in AI, maybe.
What are your thoughts so far, Doctor? Do you understand what we're talking about? Like why we think like education matters more for reform rather than like guns and wars and weapons? Like I'm not saying like we're against weapons, okay? Like you can
You need it.
like you need weapons to defend yourself, right? So then everybody should have that ability to defend themselves. But again, it's like you need an educated person behind that gun, you know? It's not like you just need a psychopath behind that fucking gun, you know what I mean? Because what is that really gonna do?
You need the perfect
It's just Africa all over again. You know? Like they just want to start terrorizing everybody, looting, raping, all that shit. You know? So it's like you need weapons, but mainly you need like a massive amount of reform through knowledge and education.
Brain over brawn.
Mm-hmm. And that's the only way you can really progress the society. Progress. We must progress. We must progress.
It's progressing world peace. Not America, but world peace.
Honestly, I feel like we only got like one vid out of that. Like the Pokemon thing. It's like the only thing probably. That was interesting.
Everything's been boring,
Fact.
Andy, it's time for you to start Gooner, baby.
What?
Breaking news. Trump briefed on down U.S. fighter jet.
What's Brett saying?
Donald Trump is panicking as his catastrophic war in Iran continues to spiral out.
It's catastrophic war.
My friend's girlfriend's father owns a business in China. He has to do daily busy work and quizzes on his smartphone that nobody reads or cares about, or else the CCP will take his company. Damn.
And they're still communists at the end of the day, okay? They're still communists at the end of the day. Yeah. So this is why like America is still the fucking best, you know? Like you have to understand like it could be much worse, you know? Like that's what you have to understand. It could be so much worse.
Like back then, that company would have been theirs right now. Like,
would have been theirs already.
100%.
So this is a step forward, okay? We're always just trying to take step forward.
Slow.
Yeah.
But still forward. Damn, daily busy work just to stop them from taking his company is insane.
Yeah. He has to do busy work and quizzes on his smartphone that nobody reads or cares about, or else the CCP would take his company. I wonder what like busy work and quiz you're talking about, because like
reading documents.
Are we talking about like the CCP is like making him do that, or like what?
Yeah, it's like a daily captcha or something, like you know, you detect bot or some shit like that.
Or is it daily like quizzes like, hey,
this is how my company
keep your morals in check, you dumb fucks.
Oh, like that.
Maybe it is. I don't know. But I don't think it's like busy work or quizzes as in like it's probably fear mongering the people, you know? It's probably something like more on the side of like help your neighbor or some shit, you know? Like
or give me your data.
Okay.
I'll take over. Give me your data, bro. You're in China, so I need to know your data.
That shit.
Out of control. Donald Trump's speech last night, his address to the
quizzes on it.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
They're indoctrinating him.
Yeah, but then that's what they have to do to keep a lot of their people in check nowadays too. You know, it's like a lot of people are too westernized. They're trying to be too Western, you know? Whereas like we have like a lot of the people who kind of like throw shit at the fucking cars, like start destructively doing everything because they think their voice matters so much, you know?
Yep.
And they start actually terrorizing their people. Whereas like China is probably low-key a better system where like they keep their people in check. Like you have to. But now it's like a in check where it's like a good in check. Like they're no longer like the dictatorship type of. Nobody cares about communism in China. Yeah, I know. It's because it's like pretty good now.
It's westernized.
It's more
it's slowly.
Yeah, it's more westernized communism now.
But the government still keep them in check
because
so
they're
they don't
much
go
more
too crazy.
free. They're much more free to create, do, and everything. You know.
Yep.
But then if they get too like free, then they start like being like the Americans type of free. You know, where
Like
they
with
start
the
trying to
rich-
thinking they can do anything and they have no repercussions.
Yep.
And then that's when you really like start tearing down society.
And that's slowly what's happening over here.
Yeah.
Low-key.
Over here is happening. Slowly.
And they're trying to prevent that.
We got to prevent it. And that's why we have to stop worrying about other people's wars and start worrying about the
There's
Americans.
a war within our own home right now.
Nation was a complete and utter disaster. And earlier today, Donald Trump started posting about blowing up the bridges in Iran. I mean, Donald Trump
that's a
right
war
now
crime
is
right
just
there, man.
bragging about committing war crimes as an
because that shit hurts the citizens more. See,
exactly.
like that point, it's just like, why are you targeting that?
Mhm.
You know, like if anything, you should be targeting the missiles, the nuclear plants,
Yep.
the leadership. Why are we targeting civilian infrastructure?
extortionate demand
Imagine
in
you going
order
for a run and you
to
see a
get a
missile coming at you, bro.
ceasefire or end the war. I mean,
Yeah,
this is the
exactly.
plan right here. This is some sicko stuff right here. Donald
That's
Trump
sick.
just posted the video of blowing up that bridge. He goes, "The biggest bridge in Iran comes tumbling down, never to be used again. Much more to follow. It is time for Iran to make a deal before it is too late, and there is nothing left of what still could become of a great country." Donald J. Trump, this is the
bridge
plan
is
right
gone.
here, just blowing up all of their bridges and threatening that we're going to blow up every single bridge that's used for civilian use as well if you don't surrender. I mean, this is utter.
You know what I just realized? This year is low key like opposite day.
Everything's opposite.
Everything's opposite.
Everything that Trump says.
It's
he's
like no
doing
war
doesn't-
has ever happened for a pretty long time, and then all of a
irony.
sudden this year,
The irony.
everything's opposite.
And guess what? Stock market's gonna be an all-time high. It's gonna be all-time
All time low. Damn.
Utterly sickening and absolutely disgusting what's taking place. The war
opposite
crimes
year,
right
bro.
before our eyes in the name of the USA.
Opposite day
This
every
is
day.
despicable stuff. Also, the United States and Israel have targeted Kamal Karizi, Iran's former foreign minister, someone who had stepped up to start to try to engage in some sort of process between Iran and the United States, with Pakistan serving as a potential intermediary.
All right, good luck, clip farmer.
What happened to you?
This one's all you.
Why? Wait, what happened? Ah,
Got it, bruh.
clip farming. What? I thought we on.
This guy was viewed as one of the more moderate people, if you could even say they're moderate people out there. in
Moderate?
Iran, but a reasonable person to talk to. Lots of people with great foreign policy experience tell me his name is Kamil Karazi, Iran's former foreign minister. He
Right.
was seriously wounded in an apparent assassination attempt on his home in Tehran that also killed his wife.
Damn.
In a very severe condition right now. Two Iranian officials are telling the New York Times that he had actually been the person overseeing engagement with Pakistan to arrange a possible meeting between Iranian officials and J.D. Vance. The motive for targeting him remains unclear, but it does seem that Donald Trump and Netanyahu keep on targeting the
Right.
potential mediators and negotiators. And again, Iran previously said that it was not interested
Damn.
in engaging with the negotiation framework that was brought to them via Pakistan that Donald Trump was trying to push upon them with arbitrary deadlines. So Iran has made clear what their non-negotiables were. But this is the guy on the Iranian side who Pakistan was trying to talk to.
Right.
And once he surfaced, because he was on the phone, the U.S. and Israel knew his location and they target him for an assassination. He survived, but in
Right.
severe condition. His wife is now dead.
Damn.
Earlier today, the B-1 bridge.
Look, because they killed his wife, now he's gonna be more mad, and then he's gonna fight back again. Now this war is gonna prolong even longer now.
The Karaj northern bypass in western Tehran, Iran was targeted in a U.S.-Israeli strike amidst an up-tempo escalation.
That is disgusting, bro.
Catastrophic war in Iran. As this war continues to escalate, Iran, through their state regime media, listed several bridges in Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, and
The YouTube audio feed isn't coming through. Whoa. Oh shit, my bad.
Jordan as potential targets of Iranian military
Actually, they may replay the whole thing for you.
process between Iran and the United States, with Pakistan serving as a potential intermediary. This guy was viewed as one of the more moderate people, if you could even say they're moderate people out there in Iran, but a reasonable person to talk to. Lots of people with great foreign policy experience tell me. His name is Kamil Karazi, Iran's former foreign minister. He was seriously wounded in an apparent assassination attempt on his home in Tehran that also killed his wife. He's in a very severe condition right now. Two Iranian officials are telling the New York Times that he had actually been the person overseeing engagement with Pakistan to arrange a possible meeting between Iranian officials and J.D. Vance. The motive for targeting him remains unclear, but it does seem that Donald Trump and Netanyahu keep on targeting the potential mediators and negotiators. And again, Iran previously said that it was not interested.
Yeah, it sounds like Trump doesn't want to end the war just yet. He wants to prolong it so he can profit some more, you know, because he's probably in oil right now. He's probably trying to
in
pump it up.
engaging with the negotiation framework that was brought to them via Pakistan, that Donald Trump was trying to push upon them with arbitrary deadlines. You know, Iran has made clear what their non-negotiables were, but this is the guy on the Iranian side who Pakistan was trying to talk to. And once he surfaced, because he was on the phone, the U.S. and Israel knew his location and they target him for an assassination. He survived, but in severe condition. His wife is now dead. Earlier today, the B1 bridge and the Karaj Northern Bypass in western Tehran, Iran, was targeted in a U.S.-Israeli strike amidst an up-tempo escalation of this catastrophic war in Iran. As this war continues to escalate, Iran, through their state regime media, listed several bridges in Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, and Jordan as potential targets of Iranian military operations over there. For those listening on audio, I'm just putting a list of the various bridges in those countries that Iran says it is going to attack. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps also stated that, yes, indeed, we can confirm that we targeted Amazon in Bahrain in response to the assassination attempts carried out by the enemy against Iranian officials and civilians yesterday. Also, Iran posting videos mocking Donald Trump by attaching photos of Netanyahu, Epstein, and Donald Trump on the ballistic missiles that were being launched into Israel and the neighboring Arab nations. The ballistic missiles carry the message, "Hey, stupid Trump, the Strait of Hormuz is a bigger piece than your mouth. Your own strait is also in the hands of Epstein and little Bibi. Thank you for your attention to this matter." Donald Trump making social media post this morning as follows. Bad and very boring singer Bruce Springsteen, who looks like a dried up prune, has suffered greatly from the work of a really bad plastic surgeon, has long had a horrible and incurable case of Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. The guy is a total loser who spews hate against a president who won a landslide election, including the popular vote, all 7 swing states, and 86% of counties across America. Under Sleepy Joe and the Dems, our country was dead, and now we have the hottest country by far anywhere in the world. MAGA should boycott his overpriced concerts, which suck. Save your hard-earned money. America is back. DJT. Donald Trump's morning message to the country is that Bruce Springsteen concerts suck and that MAGA should not watch it. Well, not sure how MAGA is going to get to those Bruce Springsteen concerts because the price of gas continues to rise. The price per barrel of crude hitting record highs or recent record highs, as well as the price of Brent crude oil. WTI crude oil continues to rise, now surpassing $113 per barrel. While Brent crude oil has surpassed $109 per barrel. Over in South Korea, its foreign minister and president are telling people, save every drop of fuel. We are running out of fuel. The head of the Mideast Energy Division at Kepler reacts after Trump's remarks yesterday. At this point, and under the most optimistic scenario, Amina Bakar writes, under the most optimistic scenario, Hormuz will remain shut till May. Now brace for impact. Now, Iran has been working with Oman. Oman was the mediator picked by the United States back in February to try to negotiate a deal between the United States and Iran to avoid the U.S. and Israeli invasion. Recall the Oman foreign minister said a deal in principle was reached between the United States and Iran, but United States and Israel struck Iran that very same night at the end of February. But Oman and Iran have worked on a toll system right now that they are implementing, saying anyone allied with the U.S. and Israel can't use the Strait of Hormuz. Others who are neutral will.
Okay, details include: 1. Iran says tanker traffic through Hormuz will be supervised and coordinated with Iran and Oman. Iran says these requirements will not mean restriction, but rather to facilitate and ensure safe passage. Number 3, this is reportedly a post-war draft and aim to prevent aggression in the future. Number 4, Iran says that even in peaceful condition, traffic should be monitored. It appears Iran is positioning to long-term control of the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, and that's why Trump keeps bombing them, because he wants to take control of that shit.
Will have to pay a $2 million or so toll to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Also, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps spokesperson is saying, expect more destructive blows. Iran rejects Trump's claims that they don't have any more weapons. He says, your intel on our military power is incomplete. You know nothing of our vast strategic capabilities. The sites you think you hit are of little importance. Our key military production centers are very far beyond your reach. And it should be noted that a lot of those key production centers are in Russia right now, where the Shaheeds and ballistic missiles are likely being routed to Iran via the Caspian Sea, while Donald Trump continues to lift sanctions on Russian oil, Russian vessels, and invite the Russian Duma to work on economic deals with the United States, while Donald Trump continues to attack NATO and Zelensky. We heard from French President Emmanuel Macron this morning, and he said, we must be serious, Donald. This was his response to Donald Trump's behavior. We must be serious. And when we are serious, we do not say the opposite of what we said the day before. Perhaps we should not speak every day. We should simply calm things down and build lasting peace. In other words, Macron saying, Donald Trump, shut up. Just stop talking. Stop saying words. Your words are making things significantly worse. If you just shut up, we could all try to deal with this. You're the problem, Donald. He also says the following on Iran. 6 months ago, we were told everything had been destroyed by the United States and everything was settled. Clearly, that was not the case. Without international inspectors verifying materials, research, and hidden sites, it is simply not serious, is what Macron says. He also says regarding the Strait of Hormuz, opening it by force is not the option we have chosen. We consider it unrealistic. A military operation to reopen it would take an infinite amount of time and expose forces to immense coastal and ballistic risks. From the beginning, we have said it must be reopened, but only in coordination with Iran. The world cannot live with a strait that can be open or closed overnight. In other words, France is seemingly working on bilateral negotiations itself with Iran, as I mentioned before, with the toll system right now. And that's what's going to exist for the foreseeable future. I guess Donald Trump's deal is going to be, all right, Iran, you now control the Strait of Hormuz, but instead of $2 million for the toll, we'll pay $1.5. And then Donald Trump will brag, I saved us $500,000. Yeah. They control the Strait of Hormuz now, a more extreme version of the Islamic republics in power now, and you've strengthened Russia and China. Great work, Donald, great work. Meanwhile, all the Iranian propaganda channels continue to mock Donald Trump and his relationship with Epstein. They posted a photo of the assassinated Ayatollah next to Donald Trump and Epstein and said, we know who we should not surrender to, and we know whose path we should follow. And in Iran, they're just posting photos of Donald Trump next to Jeffrey Epstein. One of Iran's leaders, Saeed Jalili, posted the following statements. This is what Donald Trump had been saying. The Strait of Hormuz must be open. We will escort the ships. NATO should help open the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz will be open within 48 hours. Right. I'm extending the deadline by another 5 days. Why isn't NATO helping to open the Strait of Hormuz? The countries that want oil should go and open the Strait of Hormuz themselves. This is the account of the United States' gradual retreat and the collapse of its president's illusions. By the way, this is what Macron was saying as well. Just shut up. Stop speaking and let people deal with it and try to figure it out. Meanwhile, Iran's Speaker of the Parliament claims that 7 million Iranians have declared they are ready to join the war against the U.S. and Israel. Quote, you come for our home, you are going to meet the whole family. Locked and loaded and standing tall. Bring it on, he says. That's Galibaf, who Donald Trump says that he's having direct negotiations with, and he's a good guy. The guy's like, I'm not talking to you. We're not doing direct negotiations. Donald Trump also set to propose his 2027 budget, focused on major defense spending increases up to $1.5 trillion, while making major cuts on domestic programs, right? We heard Donald Trump yesterday say, we don't have the money for Medicaid, Medicare, or any social programs. So we're not going to do that. All we have money for is war, not to help Americans. I'm not being hyperbolic. I mean, that's what Donald Trump said yesterday. Remember, here's the clip of Donald Trump saying that. Let's play it.
Because the United States can't take care of daycare. That has to be up to a state. We can't take care of daycare. We're a big country. We have 50 states. We have all these other people. We're fighting wars. We can't take care of daycare. That makes no sense. You got to let a state take care of daycare, and they should pay for it, too. They should pay. They have to raise their taxes, but they should pay for it. And we could lower our taxes a little bit to them to make up. But it's not possible for us to take care of daycare. Medicaid, Medicare, all these individual things, they can do it on a state basis. You can't do it on a federal. We have to take care of one thing, military protection.
And then News Nation got a good scoop interview with President Zelensky of Ukraine, who talks about confirmation that Russia shared intelligence and Russia is obviously helping Iran. Here's what Zelensky said earlier today. Let's play this clip.
We have confirmation that from my intelligence that Russia shared and shares the intelligence with, they share all this, a lot of satellite images of different objects on the territory of Middle East countries. By the way, it's about Emirates, it's about Saudi Arabia, it's about Qatar, it's about Jordan. On some points, on some objects, we shared it with the journalists and we said it to American side. They did it thrice.
Right.
And after we said the number of these objects, what we saw, I think that American side, I think their intelligence is better than, that they have more technologies than we have. So I hope that they understand that Russia helps Iran to attack on your basis, to attack energy system of Middle East countries, to attack different objects. What they do in Ukraine,
America knows, but I don't think
when we
they
see
really
in Ukraine that they do
really
images, look, we are preparing for attack. We know 1, 2, 3 days they will attack.
We just want to go back into war with Russia.
This is how we prepare.
We
don't know everything.
Ukraine very soon.
But when we see it, we begin to prepare.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million subscribers. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Want to stay plugged in? Become a subscriber to our site.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end this stream right here. Thank you so much for watching. Doctor, thank you for coming in and having a conversation with us. It was nice talking to you and nice meeting you too. And yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow. If you want, you can join the Discord. We're mainly like a finance podcast. We do trades and stuff like that, and then we're here to help people get rich, like through all these news and stuff like that. Cancel out all the noise. Just listen to the what do you call that? Listen to the the goal, I guess. And then get rich from it. But yeah, thank you.